We explored other ways around the caverns. We found the tomb or prison that belonged to Igvil's, and they were these two big, huge doors. But it took us a while to get them open. A lot of rolls for strength. When we got it open, there was a long hallway with carpet. But when we get to the door on the other side, we set off some type of light trap, maybe. But this light flashes in the ceiling when we open it, and then we get teleported to what we assume is a new cavern with an intersection, and then we find another set of doors, like just the same as we had before, with a hallway behind it and a door on the other end. And when we open up that door, boom, we got teleported somewhere else. So we're searching the hallways, trying to find another door that is similar to what we found before. And as we're searching this time, after teleporting like 2 or 3 times, we end up going west, and we find this room filled with pillars, and we encountered 2 ropers. And it started out as 1 roper, but then another one appeared, and we ended up in a battle, and we defeated them. And then, as far as I know, that's where we are.
Yep, that sounds good. Yeah, that's a good.
So we got teleported all around. That's interesting.
Yeah, now they got teleported twice.
Twice? Okay. Somebody had the smart idea of marking or graffitiing some of the doors so that we can tell, have we been here before? I don't know that we've seen any of those markings again.
No, you just started on the second teleport. So
now, as far as our intrepid dwarf being turned to stone, what did we do about that?
We left him behind.
Got it. Yeah, there was nothing we could do at this point. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm still swordless. So the broadsword
oh my God.
the broadsword that we found, I couldn't use it. I can't even pick it up anymore.
Oh my God.
We did determine that the sword is magic. So we think whatever soul my sword had, Bifrost, was fighting and just could not defeat the magic that was in the sword.
Yeah, Jason has the sword that you picked up from the troglodyte chieftain.
I do.
The broadsword, yeah.
So we really don't know where the hell we are because we've been warped around multiple times.
Yep.
Right.
Every time you blink around, you your brain gets sloshed around, and all the map. In realistic terms, you forget how the map looks, and it gets reset, so you don't have any kind of idea.
Hey, I gotta sign off a minute. I'll be right back.
No problem. So when we finished up, you guys had just slayed the 2 ropers. You were in the pillar room. You did explore. Where was it? Yes. There was one section, and I'll ping it on the map. Some of you guys won't be able to see it. But down here, you guys had also found I saw a giant with this giant rhinoceros beetle pet thing. But you guys didn't go into that room. You stayed out, and you backed up, and you ended up going into the room with pillars, which is where the ropers were. I think you originally came in right here. I'll force everybody's view to there. That's where you guys came in. And you initially went south and decided to go west.
Those ropers were really tough, weren't they?
Yeah, it took us a while to defeat them, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
They had some challenge. Yeah.
I'm out of heal spells.
Yep.
Yeah, and two people are still injured, so.
Yeah, I can see if do I still have my lay on hands? Did I already use it?
I don't know. Look at the ability.
It's in the item actions, so I guess I still have it. Gunthrid looks the worse off.
He does.
Okay, I'm going to try to do lay on hands. I'm going to do lay on hands with Gunthrid. With this, do I really need to cast it? I target him and cast
you do
it?
so that it it triggers the use. Okay. I mean, I can change it to use instead of cast, but it's kind of a And you can change the sound of that too if you want. I think, yeah.
All right.
Woo-hoo. Now it shouldn't show up as available anymore.
Cool. I didn't know
It
you
still
could do
shows
that.
up in the item actions, but
Oh man, did I break something? Maybe I broke something. I probably broke something.
Really
did
great.
I know
it.
I can't use it anymore. I'll just remember.
Yeah, it didn't change the count usage on it. I'll have to look at that. Let me make a note. So yeah, it probably had already been used, but
Have we seen any sign of the lantern that we're looking for?
you have not.
Not. But the door had a lot of writing on it, and I didn't get down what was written on it. But if we find the doors again, the double doors again, it had a lot of information on it. I think that we should probably look at again.
FYI, I did write a small little module based on some code I found in the Foundry stuff about escape. The way it should, within 90% of use cases, when you hit escape, it'll close the last one, the window that's you have last selected, and then it will go by z-axis and close them from there. So it won't be perfect last touch, maybe, but it's not escape and everything closes, which drives me nuts because I keep a lot of things open and I just want to close the one I'm on.
Yeah, good call, man. That's a good find right there.
Yeah, it was really simple. I hope they add it into the core eventually.
Yeah, I love writing those things. Workflow stuff.
So since we were teleported around, can I tell whether we've been teleported up or down or more deep into the earth or above where we were before?
Give me, you should have a skill for, let's see, maybe you don't.
I like that question.
You should have a skill.
I do as well.
Maybe you don't. Let me.
We need a dwarf.
Dwarves
Or
do.
no.
Maybe I did. Maybe I added that after you made your character, and I didn't give it to you. Let me go to.
Well, I'm a gnome, so I don't know, but I'm a Smurf Neblin, so deep
Gnomes definitely have it too.
Yeah, give me a sec, and let me check the race real quick. And if it does, I'll just give it all to you really quick, and then you can do. This is probably something I added after the fact, after you were around. Gnome.
Sorry, I don't know why I just did that. I apologize.
I didn't see it, so I'm in another window.
I rolled my ability scores again by accident.
Okay, rolls. Not the worst I've seen. That's actually not too bad.
Actually, it's pretty great. Look at that. 18, 15, 15. That's amazing.
I hate nines, though. I really hate nines.
I don't care. I mean, I'm okay with an average thing, but look at those 15s through 18s. That's crazy.
Yeah, those are good. The two 15s and the 18 are pretty damn good.
That's an amazing spread right there.
So it doesn't look like I have set up gnomes with that, but I will give you the dwarf ones for now, and I will presume they are the same. I don't know if they are. FYI. They'll show up under your things as detections, dwarf detections, in your skills now.
I think I see it, yeah.
Use the one that's detect like soap, whatever. One's depth. Yeah, stonework traps and depth. That's the one. And do a blind GM roll. And I'll make a note to check my gnomes that you guys get that properly.
And how do I make it a blind GM roll? I just click it and then there's an option, right?
When you click on the skill to trigger it, the pop-up should give you the option to set where you want it to go. You can set the default in the bottom right in the chat window too, but you probably don't want the default to be blind GM. You just want this roll.
You changed the font, didn't you?
I went to Arial because it's like even
Yeah, it looks
Linux
good.
can support that. So
Yeah, that looks good. Simple.
All right, you should have
yeah,
got rid of
one of the Mac guys was complaining. You don't detect any major depth differences when you guys are pulling around. They were within tolerance, I guess was I would say they were about the same. You weren't significantly deeper or higher.
Gotcha. Yeah. So I guess I relay that to everybody. So, we're probably about the same depth as we were before. I think they just shot us across laterally.
We seem to be in some sort of maze, and I feel lost. Should we rest?
That would be nice because I have no healing spells.
Yeah, neither do I.
I think we literally just rested.
I'm not
No,
surprised.
you did not. You did
Oh
not.
no, we didn't. Okay, I couldn't
there's
remember.
No,
no way that
you
we
finished the combat and we called the night there. So
Okay, yeah, we should probably rest.
where you guys want to rest? Next to the oozing yellow pus-filled blood ropers.
Do we want to know what's a little further up north in this pillared room before we take a rest in here?
Yeah, let's
We should check that out.
let's move up a little bit. Yeah.
I can sneak up, I guess.
The GM said there's a giant not too far to the south, so
Yeah, you guys saw that. So
you got to unpause the game.
oh, sorry. If you want to sneak, if you guys want to have Delwar sneak ahead and scout for you, Delwar, give me a blind general sneak attempt, and then
Yeah, I'm
we'll
looking.
where you want to go.
I'm looking for it. We want me to go north, right?
Yeah, I think that's what they said. Yeah, so they got the same roll. It looks like the same rolls as dwarves. I just need to.
So yeah,
That. Yeah.
there might be like a minor nuance. It repeats it like 3 times in the dwarf, gnome, and halfling. I think like just like the elf one, it's like might be a tiny difference.
All right, I'll move north.
It looks fairly
It's like the same.
empty.
I
Just more pillars. Delwar, you can see that it's just. It looks like the ropers were hiding amongst the pillars to pretend they were pillars in this section of the caves.
those
Looks
2
fairly
RIPs
safe
of the
and
ropers.
Yep.
And Delwar gets back to the group and he's like, "Yeah, it dead ends to the north of here. I don't think there's any openings up there."
All right, so we could move up a little bit and have a little bit of safety.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Can only be attacked from the exit.
And there's nowhere else to leave.
Yeah, exactly.
Had to throw
But
that
it can't be jumped from behind though, so that's good.
No, you cannot. Just want to test Bill. Can you say something? I haven't heard you say anything. I just
Yeah,
want
I'm
to make sure I can. Okay, I just want to make sure I could hear you. You're always kind of quiet, so I just want to make sure I didn't miss if you were there.
If we're gonna rest, I want to do a glyph of warding.
Okay. Where would you like to cast Glyph of Warning? You can ping it. Just like left click and hold on the section you want to do it.
And of course, create food and water.
Is anybody else going to do anything atypical of your nightly rests?
No, I think I'm good. I don't need to change any spells or anything, I don't think.
Jason,
Well,
you
we're
got a
gonna-
camp where you're at?
I'll
Where is
take first watch.
So typically we need 3 guys to do watch. Who is going to be watching tonight? Other than Delwar.
I usually watch.
The paladin can
Anybody
too.
else?
Sir Finfall.
Yep. Alrighty, I need
What's
all
your
3 of you
first?
guys to give me a D10 blind jam roll, please. Is Kilgareth gonna rest there, or is he gonna move up into the back? Okay.
He'll move on up.
I wasn't sure whether he was just gonna stay up all night or what. So.
No, he's got spells he's got to redo.
That's right. That's right. Delwar, just waiting on your roll, please.
Trying to figure out how to do a D10 roll.
So in Foundry, you just /roll space 1d10. You want to make sure your roll the right above the chat box where it says public roll. You'll change it to blind jam roll. These are just like generic sort of rolls situations. There is also a set of dice along the bottom. You can just like click the D10 and then make sure it goes to where you want it and do that as well.
That's where I got screwed up. So I started clicking on it and it just started ticking up. It's like, all right, I'm not going to roll 3d10.
Yeah.
I've done that before. Yeah.
It gets messy and it's not. You have to basically just delete it. It doesn't work the way I would expect it to, but All right. So the night passes without incident. I am going to advance. We're going to camp. So food is not going to be consumed because Gunthrid is providing you guys with food of the gods. You get mana from heaven, or in his case, mana from. Starts with an M. What's his name? What is your deity's name?
Is it a dwarven deity?
Actually, I think it's a Norse deity. He was.
I think he was Norse.
Aer. I think it was Aer actually.
Heimdall?
No. That was.
No,
Paladin.
that's Finfall.
That's Finfall.
I think
That's me.
Gunthrid follows Aer because she's kind of a prophetic sort of Norse deity. All right, so everybody's spells should be reset. All your daily abilities should be reset.
See.
Yeah, you should have you should have nothing that's all your spells should be reset for sure.
Love the ambient music.
Dude, I hate it.
Classic hill right there.
If you were a follower of Palor, it's like it's much better. I forget the.
I'm a druid. What?
Yeah, I can't help you there. Palor gets like their rolls are like I don't know. I can't remember. At least Midland. So like the minimum you get on a D8 is 4.
You always get a 4 at least. That would be nice. Yeah.
I think it's something like that. I'd have to go back and look, but it's like it's way better than normal guys.
What is
There's
that
also
from?
like that's Greyhawk. Pelor is a Greyhawk dude. There's also a cap, a hat of Pelor that lets you. Oh, what does it do? I forget what it does. I'd have to go look because at one point Robbie's cleric had it. I'd have to go look. I can't remember now. But it's like 2 times what you. I think that's what it is. The hat would heal twice as much, cause you to heal twice as much.
That's outlined in the deity's description. I know Palar from Greyhawk, but where's that?
It's a Palor specific. Like it's like a druid, or you're a follower of Palor, specialty priest of Palor.
Yeah. So is it like maybe the Book of Priests or something? It's somewhere, but it
It's
basically says
probably fate. No, from the
Faith and
ashes. Great.
Avatars. Or, okay,
No, from the ashes. It's a Greyhawk.
Yeah, yeah. Faith and Avatars, the Forgotten Realms. Like, yeah, okay. I'm gonna look at that then. That's cool. That it actually
it's neat.
outlines.
They're better healers, better turn undead, I think. But I think they're limited in some other thing. I can't remember what it is, but alrighty, gentlemen. It looks like you guys have restored most everybody's health. Is there anything else you wanted to do? If not, where would you like to go?
Well, there's nothing else up here in the north, right? Did we do a thorough search up here?
He did look. I don't know what you mean by thorough search, but he did walk around and look to see if there was any immediate dangers or threats or things.
Okay, so nothing like any kind of treasure, boxes, containers to look in, maybe a broadsword,
No.
anything like that.
It looked like more cave.
All right.
If you ever been to Carlsbad Caverns, it looks a lot like that.
Long sword, maybe.
There's a long stalagmite that meets with a tall stalactite. That's about it, though.
No.
I'm not sure. Where do we come from? Did we come from the east?
No, from the center intersection.
I will click and zoom in to where you guys appeared. This is where you started from.
That's where we got teleported to, is down there? Okay.
Yeah. And then south was the giant and west was where you guys are. I don't remember exactly where the party went beyond that, so they'll have to tell you. Because they should still be able to see what was revealed based on where they went. So.
We didn't go much anywhere else other than that. And we can see some of the cavern up to the north. That's about as far as I've got on my map on the north.
Okay. Well,
I can't remember what was up there, if there was anything up there. But it looks like there might be a cavern that goes to the east, just north of the intersection.
Well, let's go that way.
So, above table, am I the only rogue, or are there multiple rogues? I'm just curious.
Kilgareth is too.
Jason is a.
Kilgareth and Jason are both roguish. Actually, Jason is definitely a rogue. Kilgareth is roguish.
Did you say that god was Malar?
Halor.
Air. Yours? You asking about yours or the one I was talking about earlier?
The one you were talking about earlier.
For Gunthrid or for improved healing?
That improved healing thing.
That would be Palor, yeah. He is a sort of generic. And I say generic, I mean like he's not a racial specific deity in Greyhawk.
I don't see him in the Fates and Avatars.
He's not. He is in
From the Ashes.
It was? From the Ashes, it's a Greyhawk box set. Yeah.
Or the first box set, but I think
there was no specialty priest back then.
Yeah, there was no, exactly.
Hey, Mike, my druid has leveled up, and I don't think I did it.
That would probably have been whoever was playing you last time. I'm not going to make you remove it, but just, when you guys
I have 2 unused spell slots, and I'll leave them unused.
Honestly, you can go. I mean, don't worry about it. Go ahead and use it. Just in the future, if you guys are in a dungeon and you get enough experience to level up, ask me before you do it. In certain situations you can, certain situations you can't. Depends on where you're at. In dungeons, typically, you don't get to level up until you're out in a situation where you can rest and practice, study and whatever you need to do. So I'm not worried about it. But so John,
I just want to let you know that I just noticed it just now.
Yeah, that's fine.
In other words, this isn't 5e.
No, it's not. And generally, I mean, if you follow AD&D to its, rules as written, you're supposed to train and spend money and all that. And we don't generally do that, but it's just being able to ding in the middle of a dungeon seems kind of weird sometimes. But I don't know. Sometimes I let it happen.
Yeah, and if this was 5e, none of us would be dying.
Yeah, no one would be dead.
That's true.
Yeah, no one dies. Everybody's a winner. Everybody gets a trophy.
I had the hardest time killing my players.
Alrighty.
So I started making my monsters. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
That's all right. It looks like Jason is exploring for you guys a little bit to the northeast. Although the only person that could see him if he was looking would be Sir Finfall, and he would have to be a little closer than he is. But he could have seen him moving off in that direction because Jason is invisible. He's also very stealthy. So Jason, what you see right now, don't just blurt it out, what you see.
Got it.
You can continue to move if you want. I just want to make sure, because I may pull you off into a separate channel so we can kind of say, oh, this is what you see, that sort of thing. Give a little bit of mystery to what's going on.
I'm going to go report back.
From right where I am? Okay.
Yep, I am.
All right.
I think he found Smog.
Smaug, or however it is those you people say it.
So I hope not.
Because they're British. It's smog.
The tunnel to the north is pretty narrow. It just and it keeps going for quite a while. I did not go to the end because I didn't want to get completely stuck out there by myself.
So you hear the voice of Jason saying what he's saying. You don't see him. Comes out of the ether.
No traps or anything, though?
I didn't see anything. No, I didn't even check for traps, to be honest with you.
All right. Well,
but if you guys want to move up a little ways, then I'll go farther.
Okay, let's move up. I can't see you where to go though.
Yeah, we can move a little bit.
Yeah, he just zipped away from Sir Finfall. Sir Finfall can't see him now. Okay, Sir Finfall's falling.
All right, this is pretty good. You guys wait here.
Okay.
Voice from another.
Now he disappeared out of my sight.
Nope, he moved away from it. All right, right there. You can see, and let me see if I've got this set up correctly. It should be. Let me check something real quick. Okay.
Stepping away for a sec.
All right, so from this corner, you can see in the room, I say room, it's a cavern. In the middle of the cavern is this old red carpet. Atop that, hold on a second. Where am I? Where's Jason? Where's Jason? Oh, what's his name?
Tilt one back with me, dog.
All right, it's just you and me now. So you see this red carpet, old rotten carpet. Atop it is a silver chest. Atop it is a box. And on top of that box is a skull.
Wait, so the skull is on top of the box, and the box is on top
Yes.
of the chest? And then
No,
the
there's no
chest is on.
chest. There's just a box.
Oh, just a
There's
box. A
in
silver
it.
box with a skull on top of it, which is on the
Yep.
the worn rug.
Correct.
Okay. That seems
What do you want to do?
well, that seems really out of place. I guess I want to sneak forward maybe like 10 more feet so I can
Okay.
maybe see more of what's going on.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I paused. There we go. Unpaused.
Okay, so it's looks like a small side chamber.
Can you see the red on the floor?
I can
Where
see
you
the
think-
red, yeah.
Okay.
I thought maybe that was a rug when I first saw it, but I wasn't positive.
Yeah.
Okay, that seems just because it seems so out of place, it seems like it might possibly be a trap.
Okay. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna look for traps.
So the way find traps works for rogues is it's generally you look for traps within your space, basically anything that you can reach. So it would be right around you. If you wanted to look, in the room itself, you would need to move into the room and search that specific. You would need to be able to examine it physically and visually, not just, you can't look like 20 feet ahead and say, is there a trap in that room? You would need to move into that room and look.
Well, I just want to make sure there wasn't like a trap like right here at the threshold, basically.
Okay. You don't find any.
Okay, now I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna report back because I'm not gonna go in
Okay.
there by myself.
All right. I will move
That's
us
crazy.
back to the general channel.
Tilt one back with me, dog.
And they're back.
And when you hear that, that is me coming back.
What the hell was that?
It's a soundboard thing. Anytime I join a channel, it says that. If it's loud, you can adjust your Discord for that. It should have popped up a thing.
It wasn't loud, just a little unexpected.
Yeah, it's like when I join a channel, it says that. So it also bounces a little bottle, mugs of ale around. So
Yeah, I saw that.
if
Okay, so the passageway continues to the north, and then there's a side chamber off to the right. It's not really that far away. I checked the entrance to the side chamber. I didn't find any traps there, but it's kind of weird. Inside this side chamber, there's just like a red rug on the floor. It's all like really worn, and there's a silver box on the rug, and it's got a skull on it.
Okay.
So I came back because I wasn't gonna go. I didn't want to go check all that out. Just
Were
by
there
myself.
any? Remember the Ifrits? Were there any like runes or anything on the walls, like glyphs that might be keeping that thing in, or anything?
I didn't see any, but I didn't specifically look for anything like that either.
Well, this sounds fun. Let's go
Did-
check it out.
Did what you saw look out of place, or did it look like it made sense? I'm wondering if there's some
No,
illusion.
it looked out of place because I mean, like, why is there a rug?
It sounds
middle
it's
of
an
all
very,
these-
old rotten rug with a box that has silver sort of clasps and bindings, and on top of it was this old bone skull.
Yeah,
It's a lich.
Can
it's
can
weird.
gnomes detect illusion, or is that just like you got to use
Well,
a spell or something?
this particular one may be able to because of his, I guess, profession.
Might be worth having the gnome take a peek before we dive in there.
Well, it's not
Uh,
far. It's just up here to the right.
Well, I'll move up there, and I'll just be careful as I move up there. Is there anything I should be worried about and look for traps or anything like that?
No, you'll be fine.
As he falls into a pit.
Yeah. Ah!
So yeah, it's just right there to the right.
Are there any animals around? Any small animals around?
I will pause it here, so you guys won't be able to move. What does Delwar want to do? You can see the same thing he saw. There's the red carpet. It's an old, rotted, looks like it's been here for centuries. A box, silver clasps and bindings, covered in dust like it's been here forever. And an old skull, bone skull on top of it. It looks very real to you.
Well, I guess looking at it, I want to determine, is there anything funny about the rug? Does it look like it's like sitting on like precarious ground, or and does that skull look like it's sitting on top of that like it does it look like it's about to fall off, or does it look like it's like sitting on there real well, you know?
So the skull is sitting in the middle of the box. Doesn't look like it's precarious at all. The carpet does. I mean, you're in a cave. It looks out of place, absolutely. But it's been here for a long time. You can tell because parts of it are rotten and decayed away. The edges of it, look like they're just really old. I mean, I know that you can't tell from the image, in game, but it just looks like an old, like it's been here for decades at least, and covered in dust and other things that you would expect from being in a cave for that long.
Well, I would love to inspect for traps and see if I can get close to it carefully without messing with anything.
Okay.
And
So are you looking
Sir
for traps
Finfall
right
would-
near you, or are you looking for traps at the chest?
Well, I guess as I move up to it, since I'm here where I am, I want to be careful on my approach, and then I want to look at the carpet. Like as I get to the carpet, I want to look at the carpet, make sure it doesn't look funny, and
Okay.
if the carpet looks good, then I'll move on to the chest. But I'm not going to get onto the carpet until I'm sure the carpet looks good.
Okay. So the floor up to the carpet looks fairly innocuous. It's just looks like your typical cave floor that at some point in the past had been traversed a lot, but not recently. You get to the edge of the carpet, and you said you want to look for traps on the carpet. Is that
Yeah,
what
like
you were
on,
saying?
under, around, something that might indicate that the carpet is trapped, whatever.
Okay. Give me a blind jam roll for find traps.
Can we move up a little bit more? Because Sir
Not
Finfall's
yet.
a little uncomfortable with them not being in his sight.
Okay.
While they're contemplating, I'd like to cast augury.
What's the cast time on that?
I would
It's
like
going
to
to take
move up.
him 10 minutes to. So I'm going to unpause. Don't anybody move except for people I specify. So, Sir Finfall, it's going to be 10 minutes while he's examining. If you want to move up to look around the corner, you can definitely see him doing just what I said. The rest of you guys that need to catch up, if you want to move up, please do so.
Well, I can move up a little bit.
Yeah, I'll move you where you can see him, like right here.
Cool.
Actually, no, you need to move up a little more because you want to. Oh my goodness, there.
There
You can
we
see
go.
him
Yeah, I can see
poking
that
around
one.
the carpet.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's good. And I
So
see
if you
Jason
guys
right
want to
next.
move up to behind Sir Finfall,
I'm good right there.
Yeah.
Wait, can I see the box from here?
Where are you? Are you underneath somebody?
If you can see it, it'll show up.
Yeah, it's in the room. It's visible. Oh, there you are.
I can see the red carpet, but okay.
No, it's in the middle, just to the left of where you can see.
Okay.
You would need to move ahead of Sir Finfall to see. All right. So I'm gonna pause it again. So Delwar, you do not find any traps on the rug, around the rug, on the carpet. You can't get close enough to the chest to examine it, but around it, it looks fairly like it's just been here for a long time.
And just glancing around the rest of it, I don't see anything funny like hanging above it or like lingering in the shadows.
Let's see.
Sounds like an ossuary.
Give me a blind. No, give me a D10. You can do it out in the open.
It was set to blind, so I just went blind anyway. So
Okay, that's fine. You look up above the ceiling, and the ceiling looks flat. No stalactites at all. But you look kind of at the corners, and there's stalactites, but there's not dead center in the middle of the room. It looks oddly smooth.
yeah, I think I'm a little suspicious of the ceiling. I'll mosey on back, and when I get to about where Sir Finfall is, I'm gonna flippantly toss one of my extra daggers at the chest and say, I think it's trapped, and then keep walking.
Okay. You back up, and you can move over and pause. You back up, and then you take one of your knives and you fling it at the thing expertly. It sticks right in the box. Nothing happens.
And I'll tell the group what I think is happening over there, but I'm not sure what the reality is.
All right, tell them what you think.
Yeah, well, it's a little weird. I grew up underground, and the ceiling's flat right above that the box. And in my experience, ceilings aren't flat in caves. Yeah, it might be set up to crush us.
So let me be clear: it's not flat; it's smooth.
Sorry, smooth. Smooth like a baby's butt.
So it's smooth above just the box, or smooth above the whole carpet?
The whole carpet around the edge, and then around the edges, it goes back to normal. Like there's stalagmites hanging down around everything except for above the box and the carpet.
I would like to cast augury.
What was the cast time on that?
Casting time is 2 rounds.
Okay. Gunther begins to cast a spell. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Staying out of his way.
All right, what's the question, sir?
I want to know if we were to mess with the box in any way, touching, opening, moving, if there is going to be
Whoa, much whoa. That answer your question?
Much woe.
Woe is bad, right? It's wheel or woe, and I'm pretty sure woe is bad.
Woe is bad. Woe
is me.
Okay, so I will alert the party, especially Sir Finfall. If we touch that box, it's going to be bad.
Just imagine the when you saw Braveheart and the guy says, my God says I'm okay, but you're fucked. He's basically telling you that, if you touch that, my God says you're fucked. When you guys saw Braveheart, I'm sure.
Well, obviously we need to touch it, so.
You go first.
Yeah, not it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, when you're over there, can you pick up me my knife that I threw into it?
I feel like, I feel like this is some type of Ifriti I don't know, something like that. Some type of
Think
a.
like
Kilgore
trapped in a
thinks it's
box?
an abomination and affront to the paladin's god, and you should be
Yep.
really offended by it.
I could put a glyph of warding around it and then somebody touch it.
I could summon insects and send them in there.
I mean, someone could try to lasso it too, but I think any of those things are going to be bad for us.
So
Yeah,
what
I'm
is
not.
bad? What's inside the chest?
Well, it's probably really good. I'm sure it's like 1,000,000 gold or something like that. You know, it's obviously well protected.
Is augury only one question?
It lets me know whether it's going to be a good thing or a bad thing. That's all
Okay.
it lets me know.
I
Do
feel
I
like this
sense
the
or feel any
prison.
evil off of this?
There you go.
You don't sense any evil.
It's probably trying to mask it, though.
Well, you know, I do need to get my knife back. How about I'll go up there and try to grab it out.
Oh, I was
That's-
going to say we could try to lasso it and pull it down, but
This could also be just a distraction for whatever's farther north.
That's true too.
We could set the rug
Just
on
an
fire.
elaborate trap. Yeah.
Set the rug on fire.
We could just come back.
When I looking at this is a complete long shot, but last paragraph, spellcraft. Can I try to ascertain the purpose of this via the markings, anything like that? Have I ever seen any type of ritual or anything that would coincide with what we're seeing here? This is a spellcraft check. Last paragraph.
Yeah. You don't see anything that's related to any kind of ritual or I mean there's no ruins on anything. There's no markings. There's no like candles around it or bones of anything. It's just it looks like an old, rug. With
Well,
with a
obviously we
box
need
on
to
top.
fireball in here, right, guys?
I think so.
Are there any markings at all? Or is it just a
No.
box with a skull on it sitting on a rug?
It's a box with a skull in it.
I think you take the short bow and try to shoot the skull off the top of the bow. Oh,
And the skull is mocking
maybe
everything that's good.
maybe the skull is literally like the lid on the pot, and as soon as it falls off the top, so it's sitting on top of the box, just
Yes.
perched on top of the box.
It is.
Yeah, dude, that's the ward right there. Knock the skull off, and whatever is inside the box is gonna come out like Jack in the Box. It's keeping it in there.
and it could be another one of those genie things.
That's what I feel like. It has a very genie
Could
vibe.
be anything, dude. Could be a demon. Could be nothing.
I would like to take a little sack and fill it full of sand.
I like it.
You could definitely find pebbles and rocks and stuff to fill a sack if you have a small sack.
There are no small animals around, right? No bats or anything.
No, not here. You see some cobwebs, maybe, but nothing recent.
Yeah, I can't talk to spiders.
So somebody gonna lob a fireball in there?
Well, I really need to get my knife, so somebody don't kill me.
I wouldn't wait fireball, I have produced flame.
Oh, a mini fireball. There you go.
Yeah, try to set the carpet on fire.
Set the rug on fire.
Now, hold on. Let me hit F5 first.
It reminds me of my last date.
Oh, that's not good. So Gunther casts Produce Flame and has a flaming small little globe in his hand. What are you going to do with it?
I'm gonna throw it on the carpet, but I don't know how to attack because I
You
can't
don't.
attack.
You just tell me you're doing it, man.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
just want.
a creature.
I'm gonna throw it
Yeah.
on the carpet.
Okay. You can just you move up close to about where Sir Finfall is, and you lob the uh, globe of fire onto it, and it starts smoldering and burning and igniting the that section. It's kind of moves out a little bit and then burns out. You get the impression that the carpet itself is probably not. It's probably not dry. It's probably a little damp. You know, the entire cave is damp, but nothing out of the ordinary happened. You know, started smoking and that sort of thing.
Flame retardant.
Does it smell like burnt carpet?
Yeah, it stinks.
Okay.
Smells like
Well, I
moldy
still have a
old
flame.
rotten
I can
carpet.
throw it. I can throw it 6 other times.
Yeah, if you want to keep throwing them and
What do
just
you?
throw it all around it, you just tell me what you want to do.
Hit the skull.
Yeah, what are you trying to do? You trying to hit it with? I'm sorry, I had to walk away for a second. I should have AFK'd.
He was
What are you
burning the
throwing?
carpet.
With Produce Flame.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right. I have a short bow. I can try to shoot the thing off the top from a distance. So I'm sure everybody does, but
I only have 12 arrows left. I don't want to waste them.
I have 18 arrows.
I have none.
So Gunther, what are you doing?
Throw a fireball at the skull.
Is there a whisper in this, Mike?
I don't know. To be honest, I've never had to send a private message.
I'll aim for the skull.
You just throwing a fireball at the skull?
You can send
Produce
him a
flame.
private message in Discord.
Yeah, you can
That's a
send
good
them on
one.
Discord. I think you can send a message directly to somebody. I've never had to do it.
That's
So.
hilarious. It's an actual model. Jesus Christ. That should be baked in for sure.
The module may have been something that was made, 3 years ago, and it's part of the core now.
That's true.
Know. Yeah, Bill just sent a PM to me. I think it's...
Yeah, it's /W for whisper, space, then the person's name, space, then the message.
/W space, yeah. That's what I thought. I haven't done it. I've never had a need to, but yeah. Right. So you can /W, they're not their character name, the name that shows up as the players in the bottom left.
Yeah.
So if you want to send a message to Spencer, you'd /W space Spencer and then the text.
Gotcha. Thank you guys.
Were you considering casting Spectral Hand, or were you just looking at it, Tim?
Oh, I was just looking at it because it is not a mage hand like I thought it was. It is simply for purposes of touch attacks, but at range, I think.
But it is handy.
Gunther, are you throwing any more? And if you are, where are you putting them? Where do you want to put them?
Go with it.
Shoot the skull. Shoot the skull.
If you're going to aim specifically for something, you're going to need to make a roll. So let me look at your thing. Give me a D20 out in the open, please. A 13. At 13, your flame hits it. Doesn't set it on fire, but the carpet... Oh, it's not on the carpet. It's on top of the box. The box gets smoldered and black, but doesn't catch fire.
And the
Say
skull's
the
still
skull?
sitting on the box. It didn't knock off or move or nothing.
No. It's just his spell is just a globe of fire, and anything it touches that is ignitable, it'll set it on fire.
I'm not going out
It
there.
does damage to it though, right?
Well,
Yeah, I mean it burned it. It just didn't ignite it on fire.
well, I think Delwar's going to go retrieve his dagger.
I was about to ask.
Good
how much
luck.
You want that nug dagger back? Okay, go ahead. We're ready. I pull my war hammer out and fumble with it, getting ready for some clumsy battle.
I get a cure serious wounds ready.
You're gonna move up there and just grab your dagger out of the thing.
Yeah, I'm going to get carefully
Got a
up.
little fireball in my hand.
I'm going to
Jason,
carefully
got that.
move up there and just try to grab it and just basically just pull it out of the chest wherever I hit.
Okay.
Jason
You
got the
move
hell
up
out
to
of the
there.
way.
You grab the knife. you pull it out. Like, huh? It's okay. You turn around, look at the guys, and say, "Hey, nothing happened."
Hey,
And
open the
then
box.
the lights go out.
The lights go out. Oh no. Like, oh no.
Oh, that thing again.
Yeah. You
What is
guys
it?
see the ceiling basically falls down and wraps around
Oh,
Oh no.
Delwar. Whoop. And you can see the
Yes.
little body just kind of wiggling around inside of this, gray tube that is compressing on top of him. So let me add everybody to combat tracker. 1 second.
That's what happened to me.
Wait, is this what's it called? The trapper, like the ceiling creature that we encountered before?
It's definitely along the same species.
It's like a stingray hanging out on the ceiling. And
Yeah,
falls
yeah,
down and wraps
exactly.
An enveloper or something. I can't remember. It's
So there's nothing in the box at all. It's just literally a
Yep,
trap to
yep.
lure people in.
Delwar's like, hey, look, I got my knife.
Yeah, trapper. I believe trapper.
Vote for initiative, gentlemen.
okay.
Let's see how my
1 second.
escape thing works.
oh, I rolled horrible. How did that happen? What's plus 14? Why did I get plus 14?
Sorry, I'm looking for the initiative thing again. I can't figure out where that is.
A knit out of turn.
Yeah, it's probably
Break it down. It's probably the speed or.
you're 4. I will fix your initiative. Don't worry about it.
It's okay. I think. Yeah.
Look at me. I'm 104. Oh, I know why. It's a long casting spell. That's okay.
So is the casting time for magic missile really 1? I thought it was like
Yes.
It's
3.
pretty
It is
quick.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Typically, in
incredible.
general, you can assume that first level spells are 1, second level spells are 2, third level spells are 3, and so on. That's not always the
that's nice.
case, but in
Yeah, they're
general,
like a
you can
good
assume that.
general rule
And
of
then
thumb.
not.
Yeah, interesting.
Should I roll that
More often than
again?
not.
And I can't move and cast, can I?
No, you have to stand still, move. You can't see what you want to hit. You're going to need to move and then cast next round.
Yeah,
What was
I'm
that,
gonna forfeit.
Jason?
Sorry, I'll forfeit and
What was that, Jason?
Who, me?
John. Sorry, John.
No, it's all good. I'm good. Don't worry about it.
You
Okay.
cannot. You don't need to roll your initiative as Blonde Jam roll, by the way.
That was my problem. I didn't mean to do that. It's just defaulted that way, so I fixed it.
All right, Kilgareth.
All right. He's casting Melf's minute meteors, and he can launch 5 per round, and he only gets 5 because he's a 5th level caster. So he's gonna.
Is it 5 per round or 5 of them, and you can do over 5 rounds?
There's if you read the description, You get the number of meteors matches your level, and he's 5. If you do nothing
5
but launch them,
meteors every round. There you go. Okay.
if you
Yeah,
get
it's
5, you can throw 5 around, or you can hold them and do 1 around plus anything else you want to do.
Let me look at the.
We're just gonna blast all 5.
1 second. Let me.
And I think every one of them has to roll to hit.
Let me check. Make sure I have the spell set right, because this has been a while since this was set up. Range dexterity. Okay, I hope it works. Do the
I gotta cast it
target
first,
the
right?
thing. You got to target. No. This is different. You target the thing. Yeah, I don't know. This
So
is
I
gonna
need to
be
hit.
weird.
I got him targeted, so hit attack.
Yeah. Let's see what it does.
Ready?
I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna have to rewrite this spell. The
Normal
actions for it.
public roll.
Yeah. It'll just do the range attack from the spell. Yeah, now it's marked it used. You missed. Now it's not. It's probably not going to let you do any. Let's see if it'll let you do a range attack again. Yeah, see
Do
if
I
it'll
do
let
it
you.
4
Probably
more
won't.
times?
Yeah, because you got to roll an attack for each one, right?
It says no more uses yet left. Right, but I'm supposed to
That's what I
roll
thought.
to hit on every one.
Yeah, let me. I'll do them for you. This is why I was saying I may need to rewrite this spell, because the way spells typically work is you cast them. This one has a range component, so what I may need to change it is to where it has a cast component and then the ranged attack, and that way it's separate. So it casts to use it, and then you click the range as many times as you need to.
Yeah, it'd be simpler if it was 1 attack roll and then the damage scaled per level, so like 5d4.
Yeah,
but the problem then is when you miss, then you kind of blew a spell. Yeah.
Let me.
Now, I think even on a miss, it's got a splash effect, but I don't know if there's anything to get splashed.
Let's see. So you're gonna let me target this guy, and you're gonna do 4 more, right?
Yes.
You got 1 hit out of all of those. So roll the damage.
So it's going to be 1d4, right?
It should be part of the spell. You'll need to, if you click on the spell, it should show. Yeah. 1d4. Yep. Oh.
It's like it's like my healing spells.
There was a lot of drama, and we did 1 point of damage.
Let me make a note on that. Let's see if I can figure out a way to deal with that.
How did you learn?
I got to figure out a way to deal with that. I don't know how I'm going to deal with that. It may just be on the fly. All right. Tim is undecided what he's doing. I guess he's moving.
Oh, I'm moving, yeah.
Okay.
All right, hold on a second.
Just remember, guys, you can only move in that round as far as you can see. So if you want to move somewhere you can't see, you can't do that. You'll move to a point to where you can see, and then...
And when the DM unpauses the game.
Oh, yep, sorry.
Not a problem.
I pause it because it starts ticking time, and if people have effects up, that kind of stuff.
Right. Okay. Am I in anybody's way there?
Good with me.
All right. Yeah. I'm good there.
Okay. Intermin, you're finished, and Delwar is next. Delwar, you have a dagger in your hand. That's all you have. You are now. Imagine being wrapped up in a carpet, only it's a flesh carpet, and it's really hard to breathe. You can feel it crushing your chest. It's getting harder to breathe. Your chest is having a harder. It's harder to take a breath because you compression. But you have a dagger in your hand. If you want to try to do something with it, or if you have some other thing you want to do.
Yeah. All right. I think. Well, what is my capacity for casting spells?
You can't. You're nonstop being crushed. So the only thing you can really do is try to force your way out, make some kind of strength check, try to peel yourself out of this banana or
That's what I figured.
you try to stab it with the knife that you have in your hand or the dagger you have in your hand. Those are really the two best options.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I will, in that case, I will attempt to make an escape.
So you want to try to wiggle your way out of it?
Yeah.
Do you have tumbling? You have tumbling, don't you?
I don't see it in my skill list.
I don't think you do, actually. Yeah, I don't see it.
Hold on, let's see.
No, I don't see it.
No. That's interesting. Is that something that's more of a bird thing?
That's a rogue skill that you would purchase for skill points or proficiencies.
Gotcha.
Let me look and see if you have done that. I know we talked about this last time.
Well, if I don't have that, then I'll stab it. So I think I went like kind of in a certain direction with my skills.
Okay.
So I guess if I don't have that, that's not an option, then I'll try to just stab it.
Okay.
And maybe it'll let go of me.
Make a roll to hit, then you should be able to target it.
I can't click on it. That's weird.
It's probably because it's on you. You shouldn't. You just mouse over and press T. Is what it should, and it should give you like a little crosshair sort of thing. Ooh!
What?
Look at that! You stab the thing, and your long tooth dagger, the blade stretches out, gets longer, and you just kind of slice through it. The thing starts gushing blood everywhere, all over you. And you flop out like you've been birthed from this thing, and it starts flopping around, like the alien, whenever the alien thing, the tentacles are flying. That's what it's doing on the ground, and you're out of it. And I'm gonna move you over here. And
cool.
Next turn. That was a good knife to do that with.
Delware's gasping.
End your turn?
Sorry, I don't know where to do that. Hold on a second.
It should be in the combat tracker at the very bottom.
Yeah, I don't have that.
So on the top right, there is the cross swords. You can either click on that, or you can right click and pop it out so you can see the combat tracker outside of the chat. So you can have chat and that. That's what I generally do.
Got it. Thank you.
All right, Nero. What is Nero doing?
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna move up.
Get within line of sight. Is that what you're wanting to do?
Correct.
Yeah, you'd need to be about there. Oh, that's in the wall. Yeah. That's about as close as you can get.
Can I get up past Gunther?
No, you can't get past Gunther. So this is something I mentioned earlier. The way I'm doing things is if you can't, where you can move to where you can see in general. Now I would probably let you move to here, but Gunther is the extent of where you can move to.
Do I need to apply damage, Mike?
Yes, you do. Target it and apply the damage. I'm sorry, I forgot that. You rolled a natural 20, so. All right.
So you basically, to the limit of your vision, you have to stop. The logic being you're having to figure out what the hell is going on in this new direction. Okay, that's interesting.
Right. Yeah, and I don't know if I'll keep doing that. I just kind of like the idea that you can't just run all the way into the room that you can't even see into. But maybe that's a little too much. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Thank you for the.
I can understand if it's dark. I mean, but if you have a light source on you, or there's another light source, like in the room, then maybe. I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah.
How do you run tumble? I mean, is there a movement limit on tumble? Like you just do tumble and treat it like parry, where you're basically doing nothing but tumbling that round.
That's pretty much what it is. It's, you know, whenever you do non-weapon proficiencies, it's you do that thing that round. That's it.
Yeah.
If you were
I
trying
mean,
to tumble away from something to avoid an attack
Yeah.
of opportunity, say you were
Yeah.
next to the creature, you could tumble away, and I would
Yeah.
probably move you 2 squares
like
away from the
5.
thing if you
Yeah,
made it
yeah, I
or
got
something
it.
like that.
So like very limited movement. Yeah. I only ask because that came up the other day, and I agree with you. It should be like you're virtually not moving. It's almost exactly like Perry with the maybe a 10-foot shift, if
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Depends
Yeah, I got into
on
an
spacing or
argument.
that's
Right. Somebody was arguing with me that they could move up to half move it. And I'm like, no.
yeah. I don't think that's in the description of it. If it is, I would change my mind.
Isn't.
But
It isn't.
Yeah. He's probably thinking some 3D rules. All right, Gunther, what are you doing, sir? Says you're undecided.
The fireball is still it returns back to my hand, so I'll still have it another 5 times. So I'm gonna just throw it.
All righty, target the thing and throw it. Do the attack portion. See, the way I do produce flame is the way I need to do meteors, minute meteors. I have a cast and then an attack. You need to target it and then click the attack button on produce flame. But I can tell you a 4 is going to miss, so you can end your turn. Next round, if you target it, click the spell again. It should pop up the little card like I just did, and you can click attack when you target it, and it'll do all the things.
Yeah, I have it targeted because I can see the black arrows.
Well, it looks like you just rolled a d20. You didn't click attack. All right, Jason, what are you doing, sir?
So did some people run in there as if someone was dying?
They
or
moved
something?
in. Yeah, they moved in a rush. The furthest you can move is about right here because that's as far as you could have saw.
Okay.
As you were moving. So.
That's it for me.
Okay. In turn. All right, this thing is flipping around and sliding back this direction. It doesn't attempt to attack anybody. That's what it does. Sir Finfall, what are you doing?
So it's slinked back to the back of the cavern?
Yeah, it looks like it's moving away, fleeing from. It is a. I mean, imagine it would be like a. Imagine like a bear or a mountain lion or something. You know, once you've done damage to it, it's going to run away. That's kind of what it's doing. It's not a intelligent sort of creature, other than it drops on things that are underneath it.
Damn, now I don't know whether just to leave it alone or go after it. I'm going to go after it. What the hell? It attacked one of my friends.
Yeah, it could probably do the same thing to anybody else that comes in here, and you being the person you are, you may not like that. All right, so what are you doing?
Right. I'm going to go after it. So let me see if I can move up there enough to attack.
You definitely have the move base to do it, yeah.
Attack with my mighty warhammer.
Do it. Do it. Oh, that was so close to a 20. But
you
it
want to borrow
was
my scimitar?
That was a mighty attack.
All right.
I am casting summon insects.
All righty.
Summon insects. Wow.
Cast the spell. Yeah, he's a big fan of summon insects.
Haven't seen that one in a while.
Yeah, he's a big fan of that and Dust Devil. So you do the effect on yourself, I think, so that you keep track of the duration. And then next round, you will be able to click that spell again and deal with the damage portion of it. Does it do anything initially? And what's the distance of what's
30
the
yards is the casting range.
I think you're within 30 feet. And when you say 30 yards indoors, it's 30 feet. That's 25 feet to him. So you could drop it right on him.
Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah.
Does it need to do? Does it do anything the first round, or is it the second round?
No, it needs to summon the first round, and then it's a 70-30 split on if it's flying or crawling, and there's a small percentage chance it could be giant ants. But I don't know if you want to. If you don't want to deal with all that, that's fine.
There aren't. Does it need to have ants nearby? I mean, is it actually actual?
It's when
ants?
you're under. It's when you're underground. There's a if you're underground, there's a small chance it could be giant ants that I summon.
Roll it and see what it does. I don't know what the percentage is. You can tell me. Just do a slash roll.
One sec.
That's cool.
It's a good way to debuff bad guys.
It's a 30% chance.
Okay. You want 1 to 30.
That's pretty good.
Except when you roll an 82.
Yeah. So they're just regular insects.
Right. Okay. So next round you'll click it again, and
yeah, I got the. I see the
Yeah.
damage buttons. Yeah.
Yeah, you should be able to still click it. It used to remove it. Now it won't. It'll just be kind of cloudy whenever you look at it. So you can end your turn. Everybody roll initiative.
That's what you changed. Okay.
Right now the lurker's going first. Oh, Delaware's going first.
You mean the unknown enemy?
Oh, look at that. Why is it adding 12? No.
Yeah.
Stop that.
Why?
I don't know why it does that. I'll fix you manually.
Am I doing something wrong? Should I pause?
It's you, man. It's all you.
I know.
So your initiative was actually, I don't know what your initiative was.
7 plus 4 is 11.
Okay, so 11 is what it should be. So
it added 12.
Yeah, and I can't figure out why it's doing what it's doing. It drives me nuts because
it added 12 to mine too.
Yeah.
Because I got 1d10 and then 7 for the bow and then 12 on top of that.
Sir Finfall, reroll your initiative now and tell me what it does.
Something dumb. You'll figure it out.
It's some race condition that I can't freaking figure out. Does it add? It didn't add.
Nope, it didn't add anything to that. So.
Kilgareth, I'm going to make you clear your initiative, and I'm going to clear Jason's as well. You guys can reroll, and hopefully it'll fix it. I don't know why. I haven't figured it out. It's a very specific.
Is it always 12? Is it always 12?
No, it was 14 last time.
So the way initiative works in the game is if you roll initiative after the first person has already went, then it adds the last person's initiative to your roll, so you will be after them. Because if you push it above them, then it fucks everything up.
Yeah, I get it.
So I got to. My solution was, okay, we'll just add the last person. There's something. The way initiative, in Foundry, they assume that everything is 5e, so you don't roll initiative every round. You only roll it once, and so, that's how it goes. So I'm trying to do all this detection stuff, and it's apparently not working.
Again, show me. I'll help. So,
Tim.
Yeah.
Waiting on you.
Everybody rolling. Am I up right now?
You are. I don't think Tim is going to be able to beat your initiative. But...
Oh, he hasn't rolled. Okay, so we're waiting for Tim. The combat.
I don't think he's here, but go ahead and decide. You were casting. It looks like. What were you casting?
Magic missile.
Magic missile.
Yeah.
All right. You can see it. You can throw all 3 of your magic missiles at it if you would like to.
Is it 3 or 4? I thought.
I don't know.
One every 2 levels.
Yeah, including the first. So I'm level 7. So
Yeah,
four.
every odd level. So if you took your level plus 1 divided by 2, if you're odd, maybe.
I think it's 4 missiles.
Every
but, yeah.
odd level, you get another one. So if you're 7th level, you get 4.
Get 4 at 7th level.
And
yeah.
if you're 5th level or
7,
6th, you have 3.
Yeah, it's 4 missiles. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go.
Go to class, click the cast, and then you can control left click damage if you want to just hit all 4 at once.
That worked nice.
Yeah. And that's something else if you guys don't know. If you held control while you click the button that does the thing, like if you do an attack or if you do damage, it will bypass that pop-up situational. So if you always are using the default on situational, if you hit control and then hit the button, it'll just blast right through it, so you don't have to mess with that pop-up.
That's one. I'll end my turn, but one thing that's driving me nuts is the mini HUD I keep moving it to the top, and it keeps reverting.
So what you need to do is you
That
move
does it
it
to
and
me
then
too.
close it. Move it and then close it.
Yeah.
And I know that sounds dumb, but it doesn't save until you
It's not
close it.
saving the state. Okay, I got
Until
it.
you close
Are
it.
you
So
using local storage with that? Yeah. Okay.
I don't
So this
remember.
the event.
I would have to
The
look.
event.
I'm glad you
Okay.
said something. Thank you, because that was driving
Yeah.
me
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
driving me
I have to
crazy.
do the same thing. It's just, I mean, if there's a way to work around that and we can figure it out, maybe Spencer can offer some
Well, that's
suggestions later,
hilarious.
but
When you told me to do that, it actually got my previously sized and positioned one. That's funny.
but
Cool.
you,
All right.
you
Well,
move it to where you want, set it where you want, hit close, it'll be there forever.
there we go. Done.
All right. So the bad guy is going to attempt, since he is being bludgeoned by Sir Finfall, or attempted to be bludgeoned by Sir Finfall, he is going to crawl up his wall. That's what he's gonna do. I don't.
I'm gonna.
Run
I'm gonna.
from me,
Yeah, I'm gonna swing my sword at it.
you
I don't
coward.
think I don't think he has. Let me read the description and make sure.
Can I make an attack while he tries to run away?
Hold on.
If he has a face.
They have no attack other than to fall on top of somebody.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
So you can swing at him as he's moving and get a +4 to hit.
Okay. So when it's my turn, right? Oh, it's my turn now. Okay. All right.
Yes, it is.
I'm definitely not going to complain, but where's the 4 coming from?
When you flee, you're a +4 to hit, and it's basically just turning and moving away, unless you use the and I will use a 5e terminology, disengage. If you disengage, different.
Withdrawal.
Yeah, withdrawal is what it is in 2e. Yeah.
Yeah, withdrawal, no attack of opportunity. I thought when you fleed it was a +2. I didn't know it was 4. That's cool.
He's turned around, so it's +4 or +2 from that, and +2 because he's running away. So
he's running away.
So
yeah.
I scream out, "Don't run from me, you stupid animal!" And attack him.
That's a hit. That's a hit.
I think the insult made a big difference there.
It did. It did.
Yeah, I got to go back to the North curses, maybe.
It's going to do a whopping 1d4, I bet, because he's large.
Draw would have been proud of that.
Yeah, I'm going to do 1 damage.
I'm going to try to steal Sir Finfall's kill here.
2.
Oh, there we go. He's not large. 5 damage. In turn. Delwar.
All right. Is it something I could do if I could try to backstab him? Or is that not possible? I don't know if he's even capable of being backstabbed.
Typically it would be a situation where you were either invisible or you were in a position to be, out of the creature's sight. And since this thing, you're in his sight, no, you can move up to him and attack them.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm just trying to understand
that's fine.
AD&D rules. So, all right, so I'll move up to him and I'll attack.
I will put you. I'll let you do that. Sorry. Ooh, that's it, sir.
So he runs up and he just kind of like thrusts his long tooth up into it and sees if he can kill him.
Oh!
It was almost a 7, dude.
Almost a 7, but it was a 3. Good attempt, sir. And end your turn. Kill Gareth.
All right. Well, I don't have to move.
You are attacking with composite longbow.
And I have line of sight, so I'm just going to stand my ground and hit him.
Give it a shot. Don't roll below a 5. 5 or below. Ooh, that was almost
I hung between the 11 and the 13.
It was almost a 4. All right. Roll damage, sure. And you notice that it's actually doing the right damage this time. It's doing D8s.
Yeah. Now, the second shot, hold to the end, right?
Delay to end turn, yeah. All right, Jason. Wow, you still can't see shit.
No, I can't see anything.
Yeah, I will let you.
He's been in the room, hasn't he?
No, yeah.
I'm out here in the hallway.
But he hasn't been in the room since we started coming. So I'm going to move you in front of... I don't know if my policy of move to where you can see it was going to work, but I moved you in front.
I suspected this was a trap, so I moved out into the hallway.
Smart.
Now I'm back. So I guess since I moved this turn, then I'll probably just only be able to attack next turn, I'm guessing.
I moved you to there so that you could see where you wanted to go because you'd been into the room before. If you want to get in a position to attack, move to where you want to be able to attack next round, and you can do that anywhere you want in the room.
There we go.
You good there? Yeah. Why do you guys keep turning your tokens, by the way? If you use like mouse wheel while you have your token selected and shift, it turns them all over the place. You guys are doing that all over the time. All right, Gunther, don't produce flame. How far are you away from this thing? You got to be within 30 feet, I think, to use. You are 20 feet. You're good. Target the thing and use the attack button.
Okay, I have it target. When I hit the attack button, it says that I have no more in effect, which the ball comes back to my hand.
Yeah, this came up because of the stuff I did. I need to do 4 things. Yeah, I need to look at that. And this came up last time because I set up. There was something that Stormwind did that was not triggering a spell use, and maybe I just need to make cast the default. If you're casting anything that's a spell thing, you could click cast and then you do the attack. I will do it for you. I will target the thing. It's a 3. That is a miss. Sorry, my rolls are bad. In turn, please.
What if I don't like your roll?
I'm sorry.
That's why I just rolled a d20 last time.
Do you not have any dexterity modifiers or anything? I don't think you do, actually, do you? You don't. Next time we'll just do a d20 roll. Yeah, we'll just do a d20 roll. I think you've only got one more shot anyways, because you've already attacked 3 times, and this is like your... I say 3 times before the combat even started.
7 tries.
Right. It's... Yeah, you did 3 before combat started. You just did 4, so you have 2 more left. Okay. End your turn. Solomon.
My turn.
It spit out my friend, right?
It did.
Is it running away from the insects, or is it standing still, or
It's
doing?
running away. It's running
Okay.
away.
Did it work?
I don't even see the spell popping up. So.
Oh, I just scrolled up in the chat and hit the damage button.
No. So I would, with the HUD, click on the spell, summon insects. I'm waiting for you to do that, and we'll walk through it. And then click the appropriate damage for that particular state.
How do I pull up the HUD again, Mike? I'm sorry. I remember clearing the targets, but for the life of me, I can't click on the ground and clear and bring the thing back up by reselecting myself. So what am I doing wrong
So
here?
by default, Foundry doesn't like untarget things when you left click on the map that's not your token. You need to like try to lasso something that isn't there. You can go into options under game settings. There's configure settings. There's an option to change that to where it is. Let me find it.
I had to reset that. I had set it last time, but I guess.
Yeah, I set it. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to go in and reset it tonight. So you need to go back into configuration and reset it.
I forget what it's called.
I typed in target because I thought it was something target.
It's left click to
release objects. Left click to release objects. You need to go set that, and then once you've done that, you could just left click on the map and it untargets, and then you left click on your guy and target. And the reason being is that the HUD is triggered based on hooks when you select a target, and if you are selecting the same target, it doesn't change. So until you untarget and retarget, it doesn't pop up. And if there's a way to get around that,
Right. I've been getting like multiple of my mini HUD up tonight.
You shouldn't be able to do that because it's an application, an app, so it's based on the same UID, so it shouldn't do that. Now I can, if I lasso multiple things, I get all of them piled up in one stack, which is expected.
I got Nero like 3 times.
If you have access to the character, the HUD will pop up when it's their turn for you.
True. Yes, that's another thing. Whenever it's your turn, it should automatically select your character. So in that case, it should pop up the HUD too.
Jason's HUD pops up when it's his turn for me.
Yeah, same. Jolliman for me.
All right, so we are on Jolliman. Jolliman did his thing.
Okay, can I move? Can I move and maintain concentration?
Does it say you need to concentrate? Because if it does say you need to concentrate, then you can't move unless it specifically says you can move. If it doesn't, then you can't.
Okay.
All right, this thing is now moving, crawling up the ceiling. You guys have already made your opportunity attacks except for Delwar. Delwar, if you would like to attempt to stab this thing as it's running away, screaming, "Run away!" You can.
Absolutely, I would.
Hit.
Sure.
Oh, that's a hit. Your damages. Ouch. And then in turn, for me... Oh, no. We need to do it next turn. Kilgareth is attacking with a composite line bow. It is now moved up the wall. That is a hit. For 3 damage. Tim has not rolled initiative. Is Tim here?
Yeah, I'm here. I wasn't here when we were rolling initiative. My daughter called,
okay.
so I was on the phone with her.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess if I'm last, I'll just magic missile the thing.
Okay. And what level is Tim? What level is Tim? Detail.
Tim is 7 right now.
So didn't we determine you get 4? So the first
Yes,
time,
if I
since you
remember
didn't roll initiative, it's going to, when you click the spell, it's going to prompt you to roll initiative.
Okay. Is that going to break stuff?
Just ignore it and move on to clicking it again. By default, it assumes you're trying to roll initiative for it. And
Right.
Let me make a note about that. Combat started. It's not dead yet. All right. Looks like Tim gets to go first. Who is going to be blasting it with 4 magic missiles from the left side.
Rinse and repeat.
Who's shooting? Tim's shooting magic missile.
Oh, he killed my.
Yay!
And it was a lurker, by the way.
Yes,
Lurker.
Yeah.
Tim stole Nero's kill.
Those things are done.
Kill Stiller. There's no such thing.
I'm just a little bit faster.
We're not playing 5e. I don't give a shit.
The combat has ended all of those, anything that was related to that is expired.
Okay. I like how he rephrased that right there. The combat expired for anything that you may have seen in the immediate area.
Yeah. So, and I said it specifically for Gunther, his produce flame is expired. But you guys still have a chest on top of the rotten.
Oh, there really was a chest?
It's not a chest. It's a silver box. I keep saying chest because I use an icon of a chest.
All right, Delwar. Or somebody, some rogue needs to take a look at this chest really close.
I can take a close look at it if you want me to. And is the skull still on top of the chest right now?
Yep, it is. It maybe rolled a little bit whenever you got engulfed, but yeah, it's pretty much in the same spot.
Kilgariff is fairly adept at opening locks, but he is horrible at finding traps. Somebody needs to check it first.
How about the both of us look together? I'll look for traps and you open the lock after I look for traps. How about that?
Sure.
All right,
well, yes, Mike,
give me a
there's
blind jam roll.
There's no hurt
traps.
that we both take a look at the traps, right? Even a low chance.
No, both of you can look. In fact, all 3 of you can look.
Yeah, but could by all 3 looking at the same time get some type of
no. They're gonna roll. They all have individual sort of experiences and that sort of thing.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, we know one thing. Well, at least we think we know that there is no magic emanating from the box. So,
did we cast detect magic?
Yes.
Actually, I don't even have this. Oh, there it is. I found it. Sorry.
That's for the box, but what about what's in the box?
Kilgareth didn't find any traps. Jason didn't find any traps, and we're waiting on Delwar.
And sometimes when there's magic inside something, it can actually emanate out like a faint.
Sorry, that was not meant to be in public. I meant to do that privately.
Delwar did not find any traps either.
Okay.
But none of you guys found any traps. All 3 of you.
Let's hope.
How many trap finders do we have in this party?
Looks like 3.
3.
Well, next time we rest, I'm changing some spells because I don't need to have find traps twice if we have that many trap finders.
I mean, I'm a rogue, but I never trained find traps, so I'm just taking the default,
I did, but
you didn't put any points into it? Is that what you're saying,
There is actually no lock on this box. It's just a silver bound box.
Kick it over.
So Kilgareth gets out his lockpicks, takes a good hard look at it, and says, "It's open."
Yeah.
I'm about ready to kick the box over at this point.
box.
Is it open?
Is
I'm not opening it.
whoever
Yeah,
double
Kilgriff
clicks.
open it.
Okay. Double click it, man. There you go.
I'm switching weapons.
Yeah.
So how do you take the stuff?
Drag and drop it on your token or your character sheet.
What is this stuff?
You
There's
do
a
both.
potion, and then there's 2 kind of vials of goo. Looks like you might rub it around, ointment. And there's 9 gems.
Oil of speed or something.
Well, if you want, I can look at the gems for you and tell you what they are anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave the gems in the box, and you can take a look.
Oh, Jason snagged everything.
Not me. I didn't snag anything.
No,
That's a
Kilgore did,
lie.
but
You guys can all
I see a
him.
lot of
I
stuff in the
did.
chat that
I
says
did it.
Jason
I
looted
did it, though,
this.
Mike.
And
Oh, it's
Kilgore
showing
did
as Jason. That is weird. Do you have access to
'cause he
Jason? I
was-
bet you do.
That's tricky.
He was on
Interesting.
top of Jason at the time.
Well, but I did not play that character one night when he
Yeah, I
wasn't
think
here.
so. I think you have permission, so it's probably
Ownership.
yeah. Yeah. The
And
ownership
the stuff is not in
Foundry is weird.
Kilgore's inventory either. So
Then Jason did steal it.
well, actually, Kilgore took it out of the box and put it in Jason's inventory. It's just so quick, nobody noticed.
he's setting them. He's framing them up.
Well,
That's a frame
Now,
job.
now then, Kilgriff's over talking to the paladin, saying, "Hey, I think that guy stole some stuff out of that chest."
I
Let's
asked him,
see.
did he steal a broadsword?
Well, he might have, but it was a little bitty one in a vial.
Right.
Jason
Anybody
did steal
interested
this
in
shit. You must
Anybody
have
interested in this
had.
nice?
I'm going
Anybody
to keep my eye
interested?
on Jason.
Is anybody interested in this nice silver box here? It's empty. Nothing's inside of it anymore. I just, the box itself looks nice and silver to me.
I'll take it.
It's a pretty big box. It's not something you can put into a backpack.
Oh, I thought.
Okay, so
Did you
like
put
chest,
it
like
into a
chest.
bag of holding?
It's like no, it wouldn't fit in the bag of holding. The mouth of the bag is too big, too small.
Oh, I do have ointment.
Yeah, you have all of that because you took it all.
I didn't. I never clicked on anything.
No, I did it on your behalf.
Because he has control of your
Okay.
character.
Oh, I see. I got.
I don't know why I removed access to that, so it shouldn't happen anymore. In fact, I should do the same thing for. Let me go through everybody. Let me make sure Sir Finthal doesn't have any weird ownerships.
No, I don't think so.
No. And then
Yeah, I have
let's
2
check.
ointments and a potion.
Show.
I have no way of knowing what any of them do.
Yeah, I can't do anything with him until we identify him.
So Gareth, I'm checking ownerships. I'm gonna just make sure you guys only own yourselves. I'm gonna remove ownership from Jolman and Jeff for Jason. If it's needed in the future, you guys can ask me again.
I want to know why we were so scared to go after this thing.
Scared?
It just it was like an obvious setup, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those things like that. You're scared of the situation because you're in a dungeon, and of course you're going to worry about whether or not you're going to get hurt, right?
And we have lost a party member, right, to something not terribly dissimilar to this. Because that was a giant fire-breathing goat or something, but whatever.
Yeah, I was a little different, but yeah.
Well, Delwar's nat 20 on his long tooth kind of helped a little bit too.
Yeah, he's still covered in goo, by the way.
I want to inspect the skull.
It looks like a skull of some small humanoid creature.
Delwar.
Can I tell what kind?
Give me a wisdom check. Blind GM roll, please.
Delwar starts reciting Macbeth.
Like an elf skull.
Did you say elf?
Elf, as in elf, yeah. There's still gems in that chest, by the way.
I thought someone was identifying the gems.
Were they?
Yeah,
I didn't
the
hear
we
that.
know
Somebody was.
take a look at those.
Yeah, Delwar was, and he succeeded.
Right, I should be able to do that. I can do that.
You would need to use appraisal. Do you have appraisal?
I have gem cutting. I don't have appraisal. I don't think
Yeah,
I've got appraisal.
Yeah, I think it would be appraisal skill, which.
Okay.
Let me look under skills. And
All right,
yeah,
if anything,
it's
I'm going to grab
appraising.
him. I'll grab him and put him in the bag of holding till later.
You do whatever you want. You guys have. You can drag and drop them wherever you want. If you guys want to transfer, and Jason, if you didn't actually loot those, you trade with Kilgareth and give him the things that you didn't loot. If you didn't actually loot them, I still think you did, but
No, I pushed the buttons.
Okay.
Sure, you did.
You covering for the other thief, man.
You guys are in some sort of guild.
All right, gentlemen.
Talking in your thieves' can't.
The creature does look like how Kilgareth sort of described it earlier. It was like a stingray, but a land-based sort of one. It was, they kind of hang on the ceiling, and when you go underneath them, they fall on top of you and then eat you.
So we got piercers and lurkers.
Yep.
All right, let's keep going north.
Agreed.
I forgot how to trade.
You bottom left screen and request trade for the person you want to trade with.
Well, since I could see in the dark, do you want me to scout ahead, or do you want to?
Feel free.
Absolutely.
All right, Mike. I'll roll a sneaky sneak.
Okay. Yep. Do that and then move where you want to go. Thank you.
Is that private? It looked like it wasn't private, even though I said it was supposed to be.
Do you see it?
I can see it.
I see you did it. I don't.
Then it
never
wasn't
saw
a
the roll.
You need a blind GM roll, not.
I never saw dice.
There is a.
So when it looked like
private GM roll is probably what you did, which lets you see and me see, but nobody else.
Okay, sorry. Well, I maybe fucked that up a little bit, but like that's what I was trying to do, the hide, but whatever.
No. What we want is move silently.
So Jason, I accepted, but I don't see anything that moved.
No, I'm trying to. How do I get stuff onto the trade window?
You should see an inventory. I think you just
click on
drag
them.
it over. Yeah.
You don't even have to drag. Just click on it, and it'll put it in the trade side. Thank you.
All right, there we go.
Because I lack permission.
That should have been a private GM roll right there.
Do not have sufficient permission. We can figure it out later, I guess.
Yeah, you just hang on.
Hold on. Now try. I took everybody's permissions off of Jason, including Jason. I was just trying to clear all that stuff. Yeah. All right, Delwar, you are sneaking forward quietly. It looks like natural cave, unoccupied.
All right.
All right, Kilgore going to sneak along too.
Okay, same thing.
Because
Blind
he's
jam
that
roll,
kinda
move
guy.
silently.
Better hurry up. Delwar's already
I'll
took
catch
off.
up.
I
All right,
cannot.
Delwar, if you're going to continue moving past that,
He
give me
went
another
north.
blind
He's up
jam
there.
roll for move silently.
Sounds good.
Oh, where's the lantern?
Since I'm still in the room, can I check under the carpet?
It looks like the underside of a rotten, old, moldy carpet.
All
Rug,
right, so
actually.
I just sent that to you.
Okay, thank you.
And
Which way do you want to go?
Kilgar, I'll look at Kilgaris and say, "I'll go right, you go left. How about that?"
I think let's. Oh, you mean on the Eastern Passage? You're going to go.
You go
on the...
northwest, and he goes southeast.
Gotcha. I agree.
All right, sounds good. Except for you're going the way I was going to go.
Well, I haven't broke off yet.
That is exactly Stormwind, man. You are definitely
he's a
playing
little-
Stormwind.
Great, then. I'll go north. You keep going the way I was going to go, and
then here comes stomping through in his
That
heavy
is a
plate
great
mail
idea.
armor, with the bright light of Tim following up behind him, coming right behind you, Delaware.
Leroy Jenkins.
I mean,
know.
no,
I
that's
kind of
pretty
figured
much-
we were too close. These guys are moving too fast and too far.
We're burglars, man.
All right, Mike, let me know if I need to roll again. I'm up at that.
No,
that
you're
little...
good. You haven't moved too far yet, so you're good. It still
All right,
looks
I'll do
like
it.
the same. It's just old, natural sort of caves. You know, it's a little damp, cool, but nothing out of the ordinary. This room, however, looks a little more traveled. This area looks a little more traveled than the rest, but still looks natural, other than the fact it's almost perfectly square.
I'm going kind of slow, Mike. Let me know if I need to do something.
Alt. One sec. You get to there, Kilgareth, and you see splintered bones, broken skulls scattered about the room. One completed skeleton still wears a cloak and appears to have a backpack on in that
Okay,
room. What do you
is
want
it
to
laying
do?
on the ground or is it standing up?
I would presume it's laying on the ground. It looks like it's some adventurer that made its way into this room and died, and you are seeing his remains laying on the ground.
Okay, mixed in with a bunch of other
Scattered
intact
bones. Yeah.
skeletons or just scattered bones?
They are not intact. They are splintered bones and broken skulls.
I'm going to take another couple steps in to see all the walls.
Okay.
Maybe hide in shadows.
Give me a check. Blind jam roll, please. Give me a move silently as well. Alrighty. Move where you want to go. You hear a faint buzzing sound, but you don't see anything.
The buzzing is coming from the south?
South.
West?
Yeah. South.
Okay.
From where you're at.
All right, I'm going to start to pull back then.
Okay, give me another move silently, please. Alrighty. We're going to pause there and go back to the other guys. Delwar, what were you doing once you saw the larger room to the north?
I think I felt like I was getting a little too far, and I'll start walking back towards everybody.
Okay. I'll move you back. Jason, what are you doing when you see him move back towards the party?
I'll just stay here.
Stand there. All right. Unfortunately, I need to do something. One second.
That didn't sound good.
No, it could be bad.
Tilt one back with me, dog.
All right, I have moved us into another room. Unfortunately, you moving what you thought was silent is not. And from the ceiling, you see this thing. And let me see if I can share with this horrible picture, but it's the original picture that came with it. Let's see if I can share this specifically with you. You can hear me, right? Jeff?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, just make sure. All right. Did you see that?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, and then let me see if I can share the other thing. Let's see. Hopefully they didn't see that. And then that's not you, but that's what, replace yourself with. That's what you see. What is buzzing at you. It comes out of the ceiling from behind the pillars.
Okay.
Giving you an immediate reaction to do something, and then it is definitely coming in your direction. What do you want to do? I'll give you one round of reaction because it's a ways up in the ceiling.
I have an invisibility spell prepped, so I want to put it on.
Okay. All right. So what I'll let you do is you will go ahead and cast a spell, and it swoops down to where you're at, and then just kind of buzzes around you. Actually, let me make sure he can't see invisible. I don't think he can. Da-da-da. Yeah, I don't think he can't see invisible. So go ahead and make sure you've cast it to use the slot. And then he kind of buzzes around angrily, like a just angry sort of mosquito or fly or bee or something, and then moves back up into the ceiling area. And I presume you move away.
Yeah. So now I'm going to go back to the party, but I'm not going to tell them I'm there. I'm just going to sneak up on them.
All right, go ahead
that's
and
what Kilgrith would do. Yeah.
Cast the spell, and then put the effect on you, and it should make you invisible. It did? Okay. And I'm going to move us back to the channel, and we can go from there.
Tilt one back with me, dog.
All right, we're back.
Oh my god, dude. That soundboard fucking gets me every time.
Well, it lets you know that I'm back. All right. Let's see. So, Delwar, you have moved back. You want to give them a kind of a what you saw, or are you just going to be mysterious?
No, I let them know the lay of the land. It's basically we moved up into that. I moved up into that column, and it's the room opens up a bit, and then it keeps going north. But I didn't feel comfortable going by myself.
Okay. Where's Jeff? Where's
Calgaris. Where's that guy?
He hasn't made it back to you yet.
Where did he go?
Well, I didn't. He took a right turn at Albuquerque, and I went left.
Well,
he went down to the southeast, or
so shall we go find him?
Yes, I think we should.
3.
Right. So why don't you guys chill out right here? Let me go. Give me at least 30, 45 seconds before you follow me. All right. I don't need no lights illuminating where I'm hiding, and maybe I can find him.
All right, go for it.
Do we hear a scream or something?
No, you haven't heard anything. No, not now. The ordinary.
All right. I've rolled a blind GM roll for move silently. And
Hey, Finfall, why don't you use your GPS abilities on him?
GPS.
Is he microchip?
Yeah, I wish I could tag every one of you guys.
Is Delwar is pretty quiet. You don't see anybody.
But I see Kilgoreth coming back. Hold on.
Okay, so Mike,
Yeah.
Kilgoreth's invisible, right? So he
Right.
whispers in the paladin's ear, "That thief's in trouble. You need to go help him."
So I can see you, actually. So I can tell that you can walk
Well,
up.
you know that my character just came right next to you, but he's invisible.
Yeah.
No. Hold on. He can. You can see him looking dead eye at you.
Oh, so he detects invisible. Okay.
Within a certain radius, yes, he does.
Okay.
So,
well, anyway, that's fine.
And I'm also out of. I went hiding, so I don't know how well you guys can see me. But so you may not be able to see me over where I am either.
Okay.
All right, and I know that Jason went down that way too, because I saw him going that direction.
Yep, and you hear the voice that and you see Kilgreth telling you that thief's in trouble.
Yeah. So we need to head down there. There's a well-equipped skeleton down there.
All right, I'm heading that way.
Maybe he's got a sword.
Well, there's no doubt. I'm heading that way regardless.
Let's go.
I tell the others, let's go.
Sir Finfall, you get to there. Delwar is moving, so you can see him. Maybe not the rest of you, because you're not as adept at perception as Sir Finfall is, because of his deity granting him certain abilities. But you can see him over here.
And I see Jason right there too.
From there, you can see a set of large double doors to the south. Okay, unpaused.
Oh, more doors.
Where's the skeleton?
Farther south.
Ah. All right, the doors I'm thinking we're familiar with.
You haven't been here.
Hey, one
they
question though
with the other one?
to the Paladin. You're the one that's been taking notes, right?
I have been, yeah.
Oh, okay. So who's been taking notes? When we entered the big double doors and got teleported away last time, were we approaching from the north and we went due south?
I was not here.
Opposite.
Okay, the first time I think we were. The second time I'm unsure.
Okay. It seemed like, yeah. I know we've been in twice and got teleported
I'm going to
twice,
give you.
right?
I'm going to give you some information because it has been a while. The first time you came in, it was not from due south.
Ooh.
It was from the southeast to the southwest. And then the next time you were coming from due south due north, coming in from the north going south. Those are the two times you've hit the doors.
Okay, so then if it was a clock face, the first time we came in at about 2 o'clock, right? And then the second time we came in at 12 o'clock. And now this time we're coming in at about 10 o'clock.
Yep.
if these are the same as before.
Yeah, you guys can't really tell because of how far you are away from the doors from now, if they look the same as the others, but they're, you can see doors. That's really all you can see.
Well, whoever our record keeper is needs to make some notes about how many, all the different times we've approached and what direction we came from.
All right, so Kilgareth, where was this threat?
Oh, yeah, go south. So we need to go
Want to
south.
go south?
South and then east. And there's a very well-equipped skeleton down there.
Do we want to go deal with them?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
He looks like he's got some loot.
Sir Finfo, when you get about there, you get a feeling of oppression, darkness, not good. And you look kind of at the walls, you can see the faded markings of the ruins that you guys have seen before in other areas.
So there's something being held in here, or was being held in here.
So it was like the runes from the genie guys.
Yep, from the Ifrits, yep. But this time they said skeleton, so some summoned powerful undead.
So Kilgareth, do we really want to deal with this?
It's up to you. The skeleton looked like it had some decent gear.
Did it have a sword?
A broadsword.
I remember it had a pretty full backpack and a cloak, and that was the main thing I saw.
Let's nuke them.
There was a lot of other bones, but that there was the skeleton was very.
I mean,
prominent.
it's evil for sure.
Yeah,
it's undead.
Absolutely. I may be able to turn it, and then we could attack it.
It wasn't moving around.
I can also.
And I didn't stop and talk to it.
Gunther would have a better chance, but that is a very viable strategy with undead, yes.
Yeah, because if we can turn it and have it running against the wall, and then we just pound its back, then okay.
I'm willing to take it on.
Let's go. I'm going to move in a little closer.
Okay.
Where are the runes?
They were back here.
Okay.
Can I try to sneak toward it?
Well, I think we're beyond sneaking.
Yeah, at this point,
Sneaky.
let's see. So when you move into this position, Sir Fimpball, you immediately feel kind of like, how the Highlander feels like the other evil things around, or not the other evil things, the other guys around him. You sense in ahead of you, there is definitely some things in front of you. And you see one of those things. And I'm going to link these lame-ass images. I did this to Jeff earlier. This is one of the images. The one for the dungeon is not so bad. I like this one. Did you guys see that?
Those are demons.
Yeah. So the woman is obviously not you, but that would be where your character would be in that situation.
Don't misgender me.
Okay, sorry.
I got to say, kudos on the Highlander reference. I really love that.
Oh, yeah.
When the head separates from the neck, the game is over.
And then you see another one swoop down from the ceiling, and from around the corner, you see this one. I think you can see them all. Yeah, you can see.
Okay, guys, we're in for
So
a
you
battle.
see these three things. I am going to select. Is everybody here? Where? Yeah, everybody.
That's so weird. I was
Fireball?
Actually,
Wallfire?
yeah. I was actually looking at this fucking creature the other day. That's so weird.
I have no idea what they are. I have no.
I don't know the name, but I was actually looking at it. I don't know what.
I don't think it's a type 1 demon.
I know what it is,
It is
but I'm
not.
not going to say anything.
It's an overgrown mosquito.
It's like those in between demon and a devil, I think, is what I was looking at. What are those called? Damians or whatever. It's like the ones that live in carcery or the gray wastes between the abyss and Hades.
I was going to make a political joke, but whatever, you know. Sorry,
yeah, probably.
Making jokes. I'm just being silly.
It's a 14th century medical suit for the plague.
Yeah,
I know. I was thinking that too. I was thinking like Doctor Who, like, are you my mommy?
Plague Doctor?
Plague Doctor, yeah.
That's what I was actually for Halloween this year, was a Plague Doctor, which is kind of funny.
It looks like Guthrid is going first. I don't know what he was doing. I can't see it. But there's nothing in your line of sight from where you're at, Guthrid. You don't know what's in there or if there's anything in there, because Sir Finfall hasn't said anything yet.
Is it fireball time, guys?
Well, I can't move, so it's game's paused.
Do your waypoints. Should be good.
Oh,
keep in mind.
I can move and attack, correct?
Sure. Yeah.
Move up to
Keep in
half.
mind, actually, hold on. These things are. Let me set this. These guys are currently, and you should be able to see from the token.
Yes. 15
where they're
feet
at.
off the ground.
Yep.
Vertical Z-axis.
What does that mean?
That means they're up off the ground right now.
Oh, okay.
You guys just start it. When it's their turn, they may change that. But right now, they're up in the ceiling. They were up in the stalactites.
Dude, what was I looking at? I'm not going to ruin it, but I was looking at these things the other day.
They're Chasme. Chasme. This is like the first time I think they appeared in AD&D. This is, yeah. So what are you going to do? They're too high to swing at for a dwarf.
I'm shooting a fireball in there.
You're a long way behind for that. Are you? No, you moved. You moved.
No,
It would. Yeah, you shouldn't have moved until it was your turn. Sorry.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, sorry. Back.
That's okay.
I was back here. I didn't realize. I thought you had it on pause for a reason.
So they're up in the air?
Yes. That 15-foot indicator on the token tells you how high they are.
There you go.
They're flying insect things. Actually, let me give a description if they give it. Let's see. It's a giant fly, loathsome monster resembling a cross between a human and a common fly. Or imagine, you remember the movie The Fly? That's what these things are.
What fly?
Fly
Imagine
demon.
the fly. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It's got 4 insect hind legs, 2 forelegs, chitinous pincher fingers, has wings, a hairy fly's body. It's got a humanoid head and saucer-like eyes and a tiny mouth.
Wait a second. I thought he said we were looking at some skeleton down here. What the hell?
We hadn't got there yet.
Oh, let me get... You haven't actually looked into the room yet, but in the room, there is a small cavern, is unremarkable, except for the splintered bones and broken skulls scattered about. One complete skeleton still wears a cloak and appears to have a backpack on an evidently slain adventurer. All right. Gunther, what are you doing? You've moved in.
I like
TikTok,
this one.
TikTok.
That's 3rd edition.
Somebody was doing a spell. All right. This guy is going to. Oh, this is great. You guys have so many cool little abilities.
Yeah, these are really grotesque, man. You gotta love these.
All right, it's the victim must roll 10% plus his level or hit dice on percentile. Oh wow, that is a weird ass. Let's see if I think I probably would want to save on that. This thing starts making this weird droning noise, and I'm hoping I have this set up. It doesn't. So your level is.
At least he didn't say what
7.
was.
He is level 7.
Yeah.
And so it's 10%. Oh, wow. Yeah. Give me a percentile roll, Mr. Gunther. I should have just did a save versus spells, and I think I'll do that. Oh. I was looking for 70 or below. You're level 70, right? Or 70. You're level 7, right? You are.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So let me read this again. So you got an 85. Must roll 100%. Oh. So I'm going to roll this. Wow, you didn't roll very good. So that is 6. I need to add a thing to you. You guys see Gunther dropped to the ground.
I don't get a save or anything?
That's what that percentile roll is for. You had a 70% chance to make it, and you rolled above it.
Oh my god. Okay.
Drop to the ground.
Tim.
What is it?
Or
What
is
is it
he
save
shivering?
against?
It's not magic, if that's what you're asking.
No, that's not. I didn't ask that. I said, what is it a save against?
It's not against anything. It's a sound that causes you to do a certain thing.
So like no wisdom save, nothing like that. No, I guess
No,
that's
it's based on your hit dice. The ability says that it is the victim roll must be 10% times his level or hit dice, which was 70% for him. So in his case, it was actually 80 because it's 10% times his level. So
Don't question the GM.
I looked it all before I made your roll. So all right, Jason, moving forward.
This comic book, man. I wonder what comic book this was from that these guys
really
appeared in. I'd
We
like to
are
know,
on-
does D&D had a comic?
This thing moves to here. Actually,
So am I? I don't understand. Am I unconscious or I'm just laying on the
yes,
ground?
you're unconscious. From your perspective, you just blacked out. I'm not going to say what it is because I don't want to give anybody else any kind of hints as to what the situation is. But yeah, you just basically, everybody sees you just drop to the ground. Why Did Delwar roll initiative?
I don't think I had actually rolled at all.
Yeah, he hadn't rolled until now.
But it shouldn't have put you below me if you hadn't done initiative.
That's okay. I fucked up. It's my fault. So you
No. I don't want you to miss your round. I'll just.
I wouldn't have rolled either. I am so sorry. Here, I'll do flat.
You're fine. You'll go at the end of the round. I'm not worried about it. I just was curious as to how his initiative got rolled like that, because it should have put him down below everybody else. All right. This guy flies in. And he is going to swoop down to here. He's still kind of buzzing above the ground, about 5 feet off the ground. Not 45, 5. And he is going to make 3 attacks against Sir Finball.
That's right, you little shit. Peek your head around the corner.
Both of those missed, and then he does a final attack, which is a bite, I think. Yeah, it's a bite. Oh, that hits for a little bit of damage. It's the least amount of damage from this guy. All right, that's him.
Okay.
Savimthal.
But the
He's 5
beauty
feet
of
buzzing
that
right in front of you.
is that I can attack him now with my Warhammer, right?
You certainly can.
He's within range. Yay!
He is.
I thought I was going to have to switch to a ranged weapon, but
Are you proficient with that?
hell no.
You should use my scimitar.
I'm not even proficient with that.
That's fine, but it does more damage.
Yeah, I would agree. So let's switch after this.
Okay. I thought you were proficient in it.
Hell no, look at that. I missed.
Wouldn't the long tooth turn into the type of weapon you want it to be?
No, that only works for little guys like you.
Halflings and gnomes, it turns into a short sword. It doesn't turn into like a warhammer or whatever. It's just a dagger turns into a short sword for you. All right, we are on this guy.
I never even heard of that until this game. The long tooth.
It's a cool weapon.
Yeah,
that is really cool.
Favorite.
Yeah, I love that one.
This guy is going to fly to here and I need Tim, give me a save versus spells, please. What I really need is this guy to have
save versus spells.
The actual spell.
Is this something different, not the buzzing sound or whatever?
No, it's not a sound.
Wait a minute. Is that on my main? Yep, it's on the main. Here it is.
Yep.
Spell.
You missed it? That's what it sounds like?
Yep. Gave a fart sound, so I'm guessing that's bad.
Let me. I'm trying.
Well, it could be good, depending on how you look at things.
Actually, a fart smell would be a fart sound would be good with that.
Yeah, it would.
Let's see. I should have set these guys up beforehand, but let's do this.
Glass is half full, always.
You
need the wah wah sound.
The one that gets me is the miss and the hit sound. They both sound like a hit to me. So, like, whenever I hear it in this, I'm like, okay, they both sound like an impact to me.
I haven't heard a single sound the entire night. I've just heard us talking.
Go to your jukebox, upper right hand corner, all your different buttons.
There's music playing.
Yeah, you see the little music icon. Yeah, so you got your combat track. Click on that, and you can adjust in sounds individually. And yeah, you'll pretty easy UI. Screw it.
There's no sound.
What is that? Oh, they cast darkness.
Sometimes you have to reload.
Surrounded by a globe of darkness.
Do you see the playlist, ambient, all that? Are all those volumes up or down all the way?
They're all the way up. I'm pretty computer literate.
Yeah.
Mike, do I hold control to make him? Yeah, okay, I got it.
Sometimes that happened to me before. I had to refresh it.
You can't move through a wall like that. You got to move around the walls. Hit, I think spacebar or something. I can't remember. What is it?
Control?
Yeah. It's control, left click, and then spacebar when you're done. And,
It's weird how you have to release the mouse and click it again.
So
click it again, left click again. Yeah, you just hold control the whole time and keep spamming left click to set the waypoints.
Okay, so he can't attack after moving that much, so he's just going to move his full move and get where he wants to be for next time.
Yeah, you're invisible and they're not aware of you. Nobody is, so.
I wanted right up against the wall. I guess I'm still okay, even though it looks like I'm in the wall. Or should I come down one?
I'll put you right there.
Okay.
I don't know if it works for you guys, but if you'll shift while you're moving your token, if you want to not move, it snaps to grid by default. If you don't want to snap to grid, if you'll shift, it'll put you where you put it. But, all right, gentlemen.
Oh, so like a precision move. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I don't know if it works for players. I know it works for me.
I can attack from 2 away with my spear, right? Didn't we say that last time?
Yeah. You just have to be within range. Keep in mind these things are 5 foot up in the air at minimum.
Oh, I'm half elf with a spear. I should be able to reach 5 feet up in the air.
If you're in the darkness, though?
Yeah.
Not so much.
What's the darkness?
So I'm going to move past Finfall. Will he get an attack if I do that?
Yes, he will. Just
how do I clear it?
Right click, I think.
I got it. Yeah, that's it.
My guess is you don't have web-based sounds working. I don't know. I'm guessing.
Well, sound works for me last time I played, so I don't know what the hell's going on.
Okay. Yeah. It's not a huge deal.
No, I didn't even notice until somebody said something, and it wasn't really important to me, honestly.
It's nice to have. I like sounds, but that's me. Yeah, and the
16
tab, you may
missed.
be right. The tab may be muted. Like at the top on the tabs, you can like left click and mute a thing, and I accidentally do that all the time.
Yeah, it's not. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, you missed.
Is it my turn or something? Is it my turn?
It is your turn, yeah. One benefit to having sound turned on, you'll hear a sound. When
You would know. Yeah, you would know if you had sound.
That's why I like it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
All right. So whatever the closest guy, and I can't tell if it's the guy there's one that's really close to me, or if it's the one that's on the ground. Whatever the closest one on the ground is, I want to move toward and attack.
So none of them are on the ground. The one that's nearest you that you can see is 5 foot off the ground.
Okay, so I should be able to attack him, right? Or am I
don't
too
know. How
short?
tall are you?
Yeah, 3-ish, 3'5", something like that. He's a gnome, so tiny.
So you think you can stab 2 feet above you?
I could jump. I could probably jump a foot up.
I'll give you a
attack him.
-1 if you want to move up there and jump up at him and try to stab him.
Fortune favors the bold.
All right, I'll attack this guy, and then
Why do you roll your mouse wheel so much, Delvar?
That's funny.
It drives me nuts. Oh, close, but not close enough.
oh well, I don't know.
Good heavens.
I don't have
These
a
are hard to
I'm
hit.
I'm just using my my trackpad, and I'm not really doing anything else.
You missed him by the same amount that somebody else did recently.
Bummer.
And your turn. And then it will be Nero's turn.
I don't have the ability to end my turn right now because I even though I'm on my track or the combat encounter, it doesn't show. Yeah, it does not show any sort of like ability. I've lost everything.
Sounds like you need to F5. Yeah.
I have like 5 times. I've like literally F5'd a bunch of times. And
weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to close my browser and then come back.
What browser do you use?
Firefox.
Okay, yeah, that should be fine. All right, Nero, what are you doing?
Considering that I didn't roll for a spell, I didn't realize they were going to come in, so I didn't start prepping. So I guess I'll just could I get off a short bow shot, a single shot?
Yeah,
no, I didn't have it.
You haven't done anything. I don't want you to not have an action, and I'm not completely sold on you make an action decision at the beginning of the round and then that's set in stone. I'm not completely sold on that. So I mean, I don't want people to not feel like they can't do anything in a round or they have done nothing. So I want you to do something that feels worth it. So
I'm gonna take.
If you want to shoot the bow, if you want to move, or if you want to do something else.
I do want to try to take a bow shot. I'm supposed to get 2 shots.
Just make them both because you're the last person in the round.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Miss. Okay, let's do.
And that is a miss.
That is a miss, and I will end my turn.
And everybody should get new roll initiatives.
Okay, this is going to be some magic this time.
Do these guys have... Oh, sweet. I wonder if I can do multiple. I don't think I can. Nero looks like he's going first.
Oh, neat. Okay. I'll just same target, and I will shoot magic missile at.
Alrighty.
That's alt, correct? To spam the damage.
Control.
Control.
Alright, so hold on after we've done this. So let me do this real quick. I'm going to do this out in the open. Oh, bummer. Yep, he takes the damage. Okay. And in turn. Alrighty, Delwer.
Got him.
Once again, I'm going to try to jump and attack this guy. I assume it's a -1, right?
Yep, because he hasn't moved. He's not on the ground.
It's a miss.
It is. The one that was shot by magic missiles was brought down, though. He's now on the ground. End of turn.
Again, I can't see end turn. There's no my interface is all screwed up. Sorry about that.
No worries. I'll just move it to the next person whenever it's end of your turn. Sir Finfall, you are partially in the globe of darkness that surrounds Tim. What do you do?
All right. Do I know enough to step one step to the left?
Yeah, you can partially see out. You're not completely covered, but it's enough to cause some inability to hit things if you're attacking from within it.
All right, I'm going to step one to the left,
To the left?
and then, well, yeah, to
To
the
the
right,
left? Okay.
to the
Yeah,
right
that's
from
what I
our
was.
point of
That's what I
view.
was looking
East,
for.
to
From
the
our point of
east.
view, but from his point
Yeah.
of view to the left.
Yeah.
So
East.
it'll go one to the east. Yes.
Gotcha.
Now, do I have enough
Yes, you can
initiative
attack.
left to attack?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Fine.
Yes.
I'm going to attack him with my warhammer. And I
Oh.
missed with a 13. Okay.
You guys are barely missing. All right. Enter. All right. Blind man. What are you gonna do?
Well, at the moment, all I can do is feel along the wall and try to move back to get this globe out of everybody else's hair so that I can just miss it without screwing with everybody else. So, as far as I can get, I'll just feel along the wall and move in that direction. Let me drag him.
Second. Why?
Not following me.
It's not supposed to.
Yeah, I think Glow of Darkness stays where you put it, unless you cast it on an object.
No. It's not on him. It's because these creatures are set up from whenever I did stuff like 2 years ago. So it doesn't have all the stuff that my new stuff does. So because these things are first edition a long time ago when I converted. So now you can't see anything.
So
that's the way it's supposed to be. It should have put the blinds, if you look at your token now, you see that little eyeball with a line through it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what should have been there. Again, this stuff is not set up the way I had all my other stuff set. But I put the globe for the benefit of everybody else because it blinds you completely because it doesn't move.
It goes with me.
Yep.
That's what I thought. All right. So I'll just move along the wall there for a bit of a distance until I feel like I'm out of their way.
Okay. All right. Gunther is still unconscious on the ground. This guy.
So I get to make no movement or action at all?
Correct. It's like being slept or paralyzed or held. You're pretty much out until it goes away. Or somebody does something to remove it. This guy is going to target Sir Finfall.
Oh, yeah, bring it on.
Do a spell. Let's do this correct. Let's see if we can make this work.
Spell? I don't know. Forget that.
Too late, sir. Too late.
I think he's enjoying this.
No.
Turn back.
These guys
This is
have
not
so
the
many
way.
things. These guys
This
have
is
so many
not the way.
things. Oh, this is not working the way I wanted it to. I need to figure out a better way to do this. Oh, did that? I'll get rid of that. Special light. Oh, I see. Status. Oh, yes. This may work. Of course, I'll probably do all of this, and then you're going to save. I targeted you. You did. Mother fudger. He does nothing.
Not the fart sound.
Not the fart sound. No. This guy. No, we want this guy's sheet. Mother fudger. You save 2.
Nat 20.
All right, gentlemen. It's you guys' turn. All right, Melf Sasadero. Roll to hit. It should work this time. I know last time it didn't.
That was Melf's Minute Meteors. This is a different
No. I mean, last time we played, this didn't work. I had to do it for you. That is a miss.
Damn. Okay, well.
Sploosh.
What happens to it? I guess it went somewhere, right?
Yeah, it just splooshed against the wall and slid down it, bubbling.
Made a mess.
Jason.
What this creature that's just above Gunthrid, what's it doing?
The one here is not above Gunther. It's on the ground. The one here is buzzing about 5 feet off the ground. This guy is buzzing 15 feet off the ground.
Well, I'm going to attack this one that's right adjacent to Gunthrid.
All right. How do you want to do that attack?
I'm gonna do a backstab on it.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Right. So
magic words.
When you make your attack, make sure to do +4 situational modifier. Oh, you missed by 2. And you can remove invisibility and in turn. We are on this guy that's grounded. What is he gonna do? Let's see if he's going to
Not the one that cast
blast.
it on me?
No. Oh, Delwar saved. So you feel this force of just energy, and it kind of, if you watch Star Wars where they force push people, that's what it looked. That's kind of the effect. He tried to shove Delwar just away from him, and Delwar saved, so didn't work.
I might have to drop here in a minute.
Okay.
And if I do, fire every missile you can at these things to help out, or fireball.
I'm getting at a spot where I might have to as well. It's getting late for me. I got to get up early in the morning.
Well, for whatever reason, my laptop's gonna die and it's plugged in, and yeah, so.
Yeah, stay as long as you can. Did we have some people that had some weird initiative? I don't. No, we're good.
Yeah, I got you. Hold on, I'm just
Jolliman had some weird initiative.
I tried to remove the invisibility from myself, but instead I just removed the action from my character sheet.
Oh, that's not what we wanted.
No, I know.
That's not what we wanted. Jolliman should be 1 + 5 should be 6, not 12. I got to figure out what's causing that. That's driving me nuts. All right. So Nero, you are going first. You are currently blind. You are engulfed. You're engulfed by the darkness that is surrounding the person that moved right on top of you.
Are they right on top of me? It looks like they're 10 feet away.
I mean, if you were to back away, you can, because you can kind of see behind you once you back up a little bit, but you can't see anything in front of you.
Okay. Well, I guess what I'll have to do is I'll have to move then to be of any help. So let's do this.
There you All right, Delwer. The faux Jedi Chasme stands before you.
All right.
Oh no,
So
he's fluttering before you. He's still flying. Now
Yeah,
you know these things kind of look like the thing from what was the pod races guy? The guy that
Watto.
buzzed around. Yeah, it looks like kind of like Watto. That's what these things look like. They're a little
But
bigger than
much
that.
less
though.
friendly.
Yeah, even less friendly than him.
Could I safely get to the one that's on the ground and try to backstab that one?
No. You would have to get around the one that's in front of you, and if you moved away from him, he would swipe at you.
Right.
Plus,
okay, cool.
the other guy can see you. He's kind of facing in that direction, at least as a side peripheral vision.
I got you. So let me do something a little bit more tactical here, and I'm going to go with hypnotic pattern, and I'm going to try to cast it in a place where all three of them can see it.
That's cool. Yeah, good idea, man. I'm gonna hop off, and I will hop back on if this thing goes. Its Foundry is literally eating the battery more than it's charging. So I'll try to come back, Mike. Okay.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
So all three of them failed?
No, this is something separate before they make saves.
All right. So I don't know.
Actually, you did make them save versus spells too. So I only see 2, 3. Yeah, they all three failed their. No, one of them failed their hypnotic pattern. Give me a second. I'm in the middle of something with these guys because they've got something on top of normal stuff that.
All right. So I don't know if I might have fucked it up or something.
That's all right. We can deal with it. Why does
sorry, I clicked cast versus spell. Maybe I should have done it a different way. I don't know.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. All right. So what you do is, other than you targeted 56, wasn't it? Yeah, he failed. So go ahead and target the other 2. You want to shift T, and that'll allow you to target multiple things. Mouse over shift T.
All right. It should be all targeted now.
All right. You want to untarget the one in front of you because you've already made him save once. And you failed. And now click cast. Yeah, and you probably should have placed the template too, so you can see if you can put them all in it.
All right. So like they I don't know. Let me see. Let me do that first.
Okay. Yeah, if you place the template and just put it on the map where it's within range of you, then it should target the things that it will target, which is basically anybody in it, which includes Sir Finfall. Gunther is unconscious, so it won't matter for him.
Yeah, the worst I can do is, or the best I can do is Finfall, and then Gunther's down, but it gets everybody except for me and the other 2. And then problem being is it won't let me cast again since I've already cast it once.
Okay, place the template first. That's where you want it. And it should have targeted. It didn't target Sir Finfall. Looks like it's got him in it too, from my perspective, yeah?
Same for me, yeah, that's what I see.
Alright, so I'm going to target, I'll do all this and I'll make it go. Save versus spell. So, Chasmane 51, Chasmane 16, Sir Finfall failed. So, the ones that you need to target to put the effect on, and I can do that for you if you want, just to make it a little quicker. Sir Finfall and Chasmane 56 failed, so I will put the effect on them, which means.
Do I need to save as well?
Oh, that's right. You're not actually invisible. Let me fix that. I guess you can no longer go invisible. You've deleted your ring. All right. So we'll do
I
you
didn't,
too.
and probably wouldn't have cast it if I had known he was there. I didn't even see him on the map. That's funny.
I was
He
invisible,
failed to.
so
Yeah, he failed to. All right. So 1, 2. Okay. Oh, come on. And then we want to do effect. There we go. All 3 of those guys are hypnotized. Let me remove the template so it's less obstructive. All right. And you can intern. Or I can end it for you. There we go.
No, I got it. No, it's back. I had to redo some stuff. So.
Okay. This one that's on the ground is going to move. He's not going to move. He's just going to target Jason and start whacking at him since he is in a dazed sort of state. Miss, and a bite. Wow. Come on with the rolls. Give me a hit. There we go. We got a hit. That does, however, whenever he hits you, it does remove the hypnotic pattern effect when you get whacked.
Oh, all right.
And that is end of his turn. Jolliman, what are you doing?
Attacking. Probably throw a heal on Sir Finval next time.
Okay. Now, I'm surprised these guys don't have resistance to non-magic weapons. But they do not. This guy...
They're only minor demons.
Yeah. This one's going to fly to here, swoop down to 5 feet, buzzing around the ground. Oh, he's 6 feet, but he is going to do his attacks. 1, 2. Ooh, that was a hit. 2 hits. That sounds like 2 20s to me.
That's what
It
that
was
was.
220. One of them was a bite, and one of them was a swipe.
Oh dear.
There we go. And Gunther is still sawing logs, having dreams of mountainous Norse gods. Sir Finfal is you are hypnotic patterned. You are dazed, and basically means you are the light that is being emitted in the middle of the room has caught your attention, and it is magically keeping you from reacting.
Okay, so no attack. I got to intern.
Yeah. Did I not put that effect? I thought that put that effect on you. I did. Okay, that's weird. Yes, you can't do anything really until somebody removes it or does something else.
Okay, so just intern.
Yep. Gilgareth, why are you invisible? You shouldn't be invisible. You've already attacked.
Yeah, how do you get that off?
Go to your details tab and delete the temporary effect invisibility. There you go.
There we go. All right. I guess we're gonna shoot this dude with the bow. And miss.
All right. Looks like
Next.
my chestmate is.
Man, this elf with really high dexterity sure does miss a lot.
These actually may not be misses. I'll have to go back and look.
I think a 3 missed.
Yeah, the 3 missed, but the last one didn't. Oh, it's just as a bite, so it does the least amount of damage. He bit Sir Fimfall, which causes the hypnotic pattern to go away. Which I will remove. That is his turn. Tim, you're stumbling around in the darkness. You can hear the battle going on to the northeast. What do you want to do? What can you do? It looks like you want to cast Dispel Magic. If you're speaking, I can't hear you.
Looks like he dropped.
Did he? Oh, yeah. Well, we'll put him at the end of the round.
He said he might
Jason.
have to.
That was Spencer.
Is Gunther literally just laying there snoring?
He's not snoring. He's just laying on the ground.
Right, but we can see him breathing and stuff, right?
Because
you know, dwarves.
You're gonna have to examine him, you know.
Okay.
You can't from where you're at.
I mean, like normally you can hear a dwarf, you know, half a mile away snoring. So.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him a kick and tell him to get up.
Good call.
Give me a second. Oh, vigorous stimulation. You can end your turn, but it will bring him out of his unconscious state. All right, Kilgareth.
Finally.
That's a nat 20.
Yay!
Oh, look at that. 7 damage too. He is not back, is he? We'll move on. It looks like I get to go first. And this one's going to rip into Jason because he woke up his sleeping meal. That's a misses. Wow. Enough with the ones. Enough with the ones, man. Enough with the ones.
We like seeing Thomas when you roll.
I'm sure you do. This guy is going to what can you do?
Didn't one of them get hypnotized?
Probably. I don't remember which one. And the problem is, it's this guy. Yeah, it's this one. Since this thing on that is not a temporary, it doesn't show up, so I don't see it. You are on the ground. You wake up and you're like, what?
So can I actually do anything?
You can stand up and decide what you want to do.
I want to stand up and attack.
The one directly behind you is on the ground. That one is not. That one's 6 feet up, which is, I think is well above you. Yeah, that one is on the ground. Oh. Lograf. Casting magic missiles. Who are you doing it at? Which one?
The one just north of Gunther.
Yeah.
I got him targeted, I think.
Actually, just cast a spell and all 4 missiles go pop, 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 and nothing happens when it hits him.
No.
Magic resist.
Don't roll damage. Okay.
No, don't.
It's a demon thing.
Delwar.
All right, I'm gonna rinse, wash, repeat. I'm gonna go after this guy right in front of me. I'm gonna try to jump and attack him.
Okay.
Can't seem to target him for some reason. I don't know what's going on with my thing.
Looks like you got him targeted now.
And I missed.
Yeah, these guys have pretty good armor
Ending my
class.
turn.
Oh wow, yeah, they do have a good armor class. So Fenval.
Okay, I'm okay now.
Yes,
to
you
attack,
are.
right?
It
Okay.
smacked you and woke you up.
Right, I'm gonna attack him. Oh.
Yeah, this guy is going to target you. Oh man, but it still does drop a globe. Yeah. We need to put that. This is the 5-foot version.
Hey guys, I got to drop. I just got a call for work. Actually, I'm on call this weekend, and I got to drop. I apologize.
No worries. Take care. Good luck.
Yeah, sorry. It's a stupid IR call, so somebody got hacked, and I got to fucking take care of it. So.
Okay. No problem.
Good
Take
luck,
care,
man.
Yep. Later.
Solomon. There is now a black globe in the middle, so if it's between you and your target, you won't be able to see it.
I was casting a spell on Finfall.
You can see him. Yeah, he's right in front of you. Not completely covered. That's the globe that missed Jason. I should have did that earlier with the other one that missed. Nero is not here. He said magic missiles. Jason.
Can I see the one that I targeted previously?
Do you mean the one to the northeast?
Yes.
No.
Can I see the one directly south of me?
Yes. He is about 6 feet up. You'll be a -1 to hit him.
All right, I'll attack him.
Oh.
Oh wow. Yeah. That's a 2. Nero, you guys aren't playing MIM, so we'll just do this. He's going to target this guy. He's going to cast, and then this guy's got to make a check. Does he make it? He does not. So we get to blast him. What would he say? 4 times?
Yes.
They all hit. Unfortunately, they don't do a lot of damage, so it doesn't bring him down to the ground. Next round. Let's see. Does Nero have any other spells? I don't know why he didn't just fireball. He can't now. He really doesn't have anything. He can haste everybody.
No.
You don't want haste?
Well, I mean, the humans might not want it.
He does he have a bow? I think he has a bow. Yeah, we'll just short bow.
It might be worth it.
Well, tell me next time I roll initiative for him, and if you guys want it, I'll cast it from him. All right, Jason, your go. Same thing if you're attacking the guy that's floating. -1.
Not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen. All right, going through.
Can I see the one in front of me?
Is it covered in black? Oh yeah, you can. You're gonna be -2 to hit that one, or -1 to the one behind you. He's got cover. Yeah, it's cover or concealment. I think it's called concealment, but cover is behind something solid. Wow. Delwar has some good spells, but it won't work on it. It's an illusion. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Yay.
Smacked him. Oh, max damage, too. This one's going to fly to here and attack Stormwind. Ooh, that was a 20. And a bite. Does a bite hit? Ooh. Ooh, this bite hit too. And casting is interrupted. And that is his turn. This guy is gonna attack Delwar because you can see him. Oh wow, that sounds like 2 hits. Yep. What? Jalaman. Well, there's one right next to you if you want to attack with your spear.
Yeah, I was going to move, but I can't move
no,
now.
you don't need to. Yeah, you don't need to. It's right there. He's not. He's still kind of up. He's not 6 feet. He's like 5. I need to fix that. He's probably not going to be off the ground now after this hit. No, he's still flying. This guy. I'm just going to attack him. Gun thread. What are all those dices?
You get a -2 to hit me as well?
Yeah. He's also got a minus because of alignment. But his bite did hit you. That is his. Kill Gareth.
So I lost that
casting
spell.
a spell.
So what do I do to
in the
burn it?
past, I have not done that. I've just you was interrupted, and
Okay,
you can
so it doesn't go off.
attempt to cast it later. You can't do that this round. You can't cast. The only thing you can do is try to move. But if you move away from him, he's gonna get an attack of you again.
Nah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna pull out the longsword and be smack him next round. So.
Okay, go ahead. Nero, short bow. Oh shit. He's right in front of him. He's gonna switch to his longsword as well. Why is it rolling twice? Do I have two people targeted? What is going on?
18 minutes.
Looks like he had gun thread targeted.
I don't see him targeted. That's a weird thing. I'm gonna do that again. He missed the bad guy. So, did he? Yeah, he missed the bad guy. I'm just curious what's going on. Is it still gonna roll 2? No. Okay, that was weird. I don't know what that was. All right, so Finfall, you're partially in the darkness.
I was about to say, how blind am I?
You're not super blind. You can see pretty good considering you're, who you follow. But, I mean, you are in darkness. But you're surrounded by bad guys.
Can I
and
still
so you don't really need to
guy?
see them. You can attack him, yeah. No minuses for you.
Okay.
You can sense him. You can feel him evil. These guys are certainly the epitome of just being around them is like being hit in the funny bone nonstop.
That's horrible. Okay.
Yeah, not good.
This is your moment, man. This is who you were made to go after.
See, even at 14 still doesn't hit.
Yeah, you guys, you don't know how many times you guys have missed by one. What would he do? What did I have him doing? He's just gonna swing with this little dagger. Oh, that was initiative. We'll ignore that. Oh, well, we'll ignore that too. He missed. Next round. Do you guys want to get hasted yet?
Do it.
Go for it.
He's going to ask Finfall. So what does Finfall want? You're going to age a year when if he does it.
Do it.
All right, that's what he's going to do this round. Okay.
Considering I don't know how old I'm going to be when I die.
Wow. So. And he goes
we
first.
may not live till tomorrow. The way this is going.
He goes first. Oh man, it's like a 40 by 40 thing. I thought I have the pattern thing set up. 40-foot cube. So let me make a thing. Oh man, this is massive. Let me see where I want to put it. And it affects how many people? What level? Let's see. I think it affects as many people as he is level. The number of creatures to be affected is equal to the caster's experience level. So he's 7th level. So he gets to pick the first 7. After that, it's oop. Which means the bad guys that are in it are going to get hit too.
That just means I increase my age by 1.
Yep. All right. Delwar. Oh, of course. Target. Dagger. Of course, he's not in the haste effect. But he did hit. Holy smokes. He's the only one that's melee these guys. How is that?
They're hard to hit.
And he did 6 damage. Look at that. Delwar. He's all right. This is Chasme. Is he? He is not. Oh, and by the way, that hit from Delwar just broke the hypnotic pattern that I keep forgetting about. This guy is going to attack. He's gonna swing at Nero because he just did a spell. I think I heard one hit at least. Yep.
I just got kicked off for a minute. Oh, hold on, I got to come back.
Okay. I'll move you to the end of the round when it's your turn. Surf Info.
Okay, so what does haste mean? Does that mean I get 2
You
attacks?
get double attacks. Yep.
Okay, 2 attacks now or 1 now and
2
then
right
1
now. 2 right now because you're
right
hasted,
now.
man.
Okay.
2
All right,
right
so
now.
I'm gonna
Normally
go
it
ahead
would
and
be.
attack.
Normally, if you had your normal weapon, you'd have 2 right now and then 2 at the end of the round. But since you're not using a weapon you're familiar with,
God, I need my broadsword. Okay, all right.
How are you not proficient in more than one weapon?
I am, but not just the warhammer. Attack, first attack missed.
do it again. That was a miss by 13, by the way.
It was bad.
That's another miss by 11. Gentlemen, show him that's done. Casting Cure Serious Wounds. You do it.
I'm casting a cure on Kilgrave.
Unfortunately, you can only cast 1 spell per round, even with haste.
Oh my god.
2 1s?
No, a 1 and a 2.
Hey, move the needle the right direction.
I'm back on.
Okay. And your turn when you're ready to move on. And Jason.
All right, I'm gonna attack this one that's standing right. It was between Delaware and myself.
Gotcha.
Is there a minus on this one?
No. He is 75% in the clear.
Oh, but I get another attack as well, right?
You do. You're hasted. That's a miss.
Oh.
By 1. By 1. That's like the 5th or 6th time tonight. Kilgareth. Attack with longsword. Oh, that's it. Look at that. Too bad they ain't large. Do it again. Oh.
Yeah, 1 out of 2.
Yeah. Alrighty. This guy is gonna attack Gunther a whole bunch of times. How many hits is that? 3?
Was there 2? Oh, he's hasted, I see.
Yeah, it was in the AoE of the haste. That is his. This guy is also hasted. And he is going to attack Sir Finfall. But he is at -2. I need to see how many hits that was. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 hits. Wow, that's a lot of 1s. All right, back to Gunther, who is back. You are hasted. So if you're meleeing, you get 2 attacks.
Do I do them one at a time, or can I change
Yep,
them?
you're at the end of the round, so whack them both right now. All right. All right. It looks like we have John is back, so he's rolling on his own. Our first person is Gunthrid. 2 attacks. You're hasted. Do them both right now. That's a hit. And that's a miss. Not bad. All right. This guy is not hasted, but he's still gonna swing at someone, and that someone is gonna be Jolman. Sounds like all misses. Great. This guy is going to get all of his attacks again on Gunther. One hit at all of that. And it was a crit. It was a 2d4. So Finfall.
All right, 2 attacks, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to hit that
You
same
got
guy.
one right to your left, or to your northwest, and to your south.
I'm going to the south.
Okay.
I don't think I've hit him once.
You haven't hit anything, no.
Yeah, we'll try.
Actually, you know what?
Scream
I
out.
can... Go ahead, do your thing. I'm sorry, it was completely outside of you.
Okay, I scream out, the Valkyries will rip your soul in battle. Oh, God, didn't know. All right, second attack.
So, go for it.
May the curse of the dragger follow you until death.
No, that's a hit. There you go.
That's a hit. Thank God.
Look at that.
7 points
You can
damage.
hit. Yeah. And Delwar.
All right, so I'm just gonna keep jumping and attacking this guy above me.
Actually, he is no longer in the air. Let me fix that. You are not at a -1 anymore. You'll be happy to know also, I think you are the only one that's hit this guy, melee-wise. Well, other than just now.
Yeah. So then I think can I backstab him since is he on the ground, or is it something I can do right now?
He's on the ground, but to backstab you have to surprise something, and to surprise it they have to be unaware of your presence. So.
It's not like there's an adjacent enemy, so like 5e rules don't really apply. So I'm just trying to get an idea. So yeah.
There's not like a where you have somebody on the side flanking. There's not like a flanking. If you're flanking, you get your backstab bonus. No, that's not the way it works.
You get that in 5e?
If you're flanking.
If somebody's engaged and you're a rogue, you get the ability to backstab, or you get a backstab attack or a surprise attack on your first attack. So basically, you can sneak around them.
Yeah, see, in 2e, backstab's an opener. You got to set it up carefully. Opener, you can't use.
Look at that! I'll let you have the backstab on that. You get the backstab damage, so multiply your damage. That's a nat 20. Yeah, and Jeff is right. Normally, backstab is it only happens at the beginning of the round. That's it. I've tried to make it a little more flexible to where people can do them in combat. Did you do the multiplier for that? I don't think you did.
I did it out of order. I don't know if how it works, because I did.
So whenever you roll the damage, there is a situational pop-up, and it'll say like X2, X3, X4. I don't know what your multiplier is. You'll need. I'm going to undo that. Now roll your damage again. You don't need that either. Just target the thing. And then when you do your damage roll, just look at the situational and then do the damage type for like whatever your multiplier is. I'd have to look at it. I don't know what the thief
It's on
is.
table 30.
I think they should be linked.
I don't know where
somewhere.
table 30 is.
Yeah, it would be in the journals and all that. I don't know off the top of my head. Sorry.
Yeah, table 30 backstab damage small.
Yeah, but it doesn't. It's
All
not
right,
linked
so
to that.
it would
on
be
yours,
times
just yours.
times 3. So times 3 is what it is.
Yeah, just multiply times 3 then. Oh, look at that! Even
Holy
better
shit.
roll. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
That's a
All
good
right,
number.
that's cool.
I didn't kill it. Oh my god.
No. I have been considering giving only single class fighters and thieves the ability to crit, and that's for that reason, right? That kind of stuff. Because you guys, I mean, thieves particularly don't get a lot of mileage out of their stuff as far as backstab goes. But I don't know. I haven't decided. That was a spur of the moment thing. Let's see. Oh,
Yeah, but I like that nat 20 gets a backstab bonus. That's a good one.
yeah. 50. The guy you just stabbed, he is going to. Oh, he's going to turn on you, man. And this fucker is hasted.
I'm getting it.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that sounds like a lot of hits. And a 1. So we got 2 claws, three claws, I think. Yeah. Oh, 3 claws. That's gonna hurt. Oh, it didn't hurt too bad. All right. Kill Gareth. No. Go ahead and do your second one.
Well, bummer.
All right, Jason.
All right.
See if you can roll a nat 20 on this guy.
Yeah, come on.
I'll let you get backstab too. Oh, but it's a hit. 34. Nice.
Not bad.
Still alive, still kicking. There
No,
is
wait, you're
black
still hasted,
ichor
dude. You
oozing.
take your second attack.
Oh yeah. Go for it again. Oh. By the way, the one that's here, black ichor is oozing out all over the place. He is not doing well at all. You got 1 hit? Yeah. Ooh, max damage. Yeah, he's starting to spray black ooze all over the place. Let's have him attack with his sword. Hold on. Oh yeah, he did miss. Bummer.
I got the init out of turn thing again.
Did you? You did. What is... Man. I don't know what that is.
So did Kilgorith, it looks like. And Gunthrid. Oh no, maybe
I'm
not.
worried about it. I'm not gonna worry about it. It's plus... I can see it, but he's still first, so... Actually, yeah, Gunther is still first with a 2. No, Gunther is fine. It's you and Stormwind. I'm just going to clear it because I don't want to have to manually figure out what it is, and you can re-roll it. Yeah, you two can re-roll. And I will try to figure out what that is. I've been spending a lot of time doing some conversion to get ready for some other stuff. So, all right. Looks like Gunther's going first. Oh. That's it. Crack him in one of his kneecaps for 4 damage. Kill Gareth. Oof.
Oh, yes.
Ooh.
Nice.
He is really hurting. He is really hurting.
Oh.
Well, I got one good blow in.
Jason.
There we go.
There you go. Okay. Do you know what your multiplier is, sir?
×3, yeah.
All right. When you roll damage, do the ×3 thing. You know how to do it, right?
I'm liking this house rule. That's a good one.
You know how to do it, right?
I think so.
So when the damage window pops up, look at the options. One of those options is to change it to X3 damage. It'll be damage style, and then you'll set it to X3, and then hit. There you go. And it goes down!
Yes.
Your sword pierces through its chest, sprays Delwar with all kind of vicar, but you slay it.
That was my first swing.
Oh, it was, wasn't it? Yeah, it was only your single. So what are you gonna? I mean, you can't attack. Well, you can attack. There's one right next to you. You're gonna be at -2 for that one, unless you roll another nat 20. Oh, put that on you.
No, didn't happen. Oh well.
Oh, bummer. Now it's the Nero's turn. Yeah. He is going to swing at the same guy he did last time. That'll work.
Right. Then I'm going to move over to the guy that's north of me, and then I'm going to attack him.
Okay, I'll put you right there.
Actually, is he on the ground or is the other guy on the ground? Are they both on the ground?
They're all on the ground at this point. He should be at 0 feet. Yeah.
Would I have the opportunity from where I was to sneak and maybe try to sneak attack, or is that something that's out of the question?
The problem is he's aware of you guys. The only time you could come in and make him unaware is like be invisible, go around behind a pillar and do something to go in stealth and then come back around, maybe.
Roll a 20.
That kind of stuff. Or roll a nat 20. Yeah. And then you critically stab him. Not twice.
I don't know why that happened. I have no idea why that happened.
It looks like you had the thing you targeted before, the dead one. You still have him targeted too. There you go. But they missed, so. And you're not hasted, so end turn, please. All right, Jella. No, that's a miss. Oh, that's a miss. This guy is still awake. He is still hasted. He has some fleshy creature in front of him called Gunther. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. How many? That's. I think there was a couple of crits in there, wasn't there? Oh no, it wasn't a couple of crits. Just some hits. So a claw and 1 bite. 1 bite, 1 claw. And this guy is The creature pulls in his hands, his little feet, except for the two that are keeping him up. His wings kind of wrap around him. He starts kind of vibrating, and he just goes, whoop, and he's gone.
Oh, what the heck?
What? Finfall,
Like-
can you still see him?
He like went to some other dimension or something.
Coward. All
I
right,
guess
so there's nothing for me to see then.
there's still one other one. There's still one more bad guy.
Yeah, but he's on the other side of a dark kind of thing.
Walk around
Yeah,
it.
he can't see him from there. I mean, you can hear that there's another one on that other side, but you can't see him.
Guthrie
Okay.
could use a lay on
I'll have to
hands
move around.
too.
All right. So can I move on the south side of Gunthrid and do a lay on hands?
Sure, you're hasted. You can do a lot of things. By the way, there's the skeleton, by the way, there on the floor. With the cloak on it. Can't really see the cloak, but you can see the skeleton. And then touch him, man. Yeah, it's still not using that, so I'll have to figure that out. All right, Kilgareth, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna move through the darkness, see if I can get to that other one.
Well, you are hasted, so you can. I mean, from there you can't really see him because you guys between you and there, yeah, -2 to hit. Oof.
-2 got me.
Yeah. Well, you missed by 3. It would have been 1. Gun thread. That is a miss. That is a nat 20, and that's a hit. Nice. He's going to do 2 against Stormwind. And a bite. Did he have that hit? Yeah. So 1 claw hit. And then he's going to do the other side of his haste on Gunthrid. That was hit too. Gentlemen.
I would like to move down by Sir Finfall.
Yeah, go for it. You can certainly see around the globe of darkness.
And from there, I would like to attack the thing.
Okay. You get 1 attack doing all that, though.
Ooh, that's not going to work.
Where's Thomas? I want to hear Thomas on your ones, man.
I don't have Thomas. AFK
Yeah,
a second.
set that up. Oh, missed by 3.
Am I still hasted?
Yes. Yep. Oh, 2 miss. All right, Delwar. The combat has moved away from that side of the cavern.
So I'm gonna sneak, or I'm gonna. Well, shoot. I'm gonna. Can I attempt to sneak? Is that a possibility? I know I don't know, but.
Yeah, sure. You're on the other side of the darkness. If you want to try to move silently and try to get into position to make an attack, we can try to do that. You'll need to make your move silently and then show me where you're going to move this round. You won't be able to make the attack this round because of what you're doing, but yeah. Well, that dice will not stop rolling.
All right, so I rolled the dice. You should see those now, and I'm going to try to move to... I guess what I'll do is I'll try to move to the north of Kilgareth. And
there's nothing north of him.
Oh, that's not a spot wall. Right there?
No, that's solid wall. Let me remove that haste thing. There. Yeah, right where he's at the edge of the wall. You can move to the west of him. Due west of him. But I mean this is black. This is solid wall beyond. There you
go. I thought that was a spot right there. So is that a spot?
Yeah. That's all good. Right. You can be there. Sorry.
All right, that's what I meant to say. I'm sorry. So that's where I want to try to sneak to, and then I'm going to try to do a little sneak attacky on that guy on my next turn.
Okay. Sir Finfall.
All right, I'm going to move up and attack.
All right, go for it. You're close enough, and you're hasted. You're fast enough. You get both your attacks, man. Let's do it.
Both attacks on this?
Both of them, yep. Knock them out.
All right, yell out. The Norns will weave your doom. An attack. Yay.
That's it.
There we go.
All right. Second attack, I scream out, the Valkyries will rip your soul out in battle.
All right, let's hear it. Let's see it. Oh, look at that.
Nice.
Again, second hit. Come on, man. Ooh.
All right.
Yeah, you're crushing some, whatever the bugs have on the outside of their skin. Yeah, he can't do anything but move, and he's not hasted, so he's going to move to here. Alrighty, Delaware.
All right, so as we were planning, I'm going to try to do that sneak attack on him.
Alrighty, go ahead and make your attack. I need to do this. He is not surprised.
No sweat.
But you can still make your attack. Yeah.
All right, we'll do.
Doesn't stop you.
Having trouble targeting. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff right there in that pile.
I have no idea why it's doing that, but it's doing it. Let me see if I can figure that out.
It could have been my fault. I was trying to target for you. I wrote this stuff so that I could do some targeting jazz, but I may have messed it up. But neither one of them hit, so we're good. You can move your initiative. End your turn. He is going to spin around on Sir Finfall and unload everything.
Bring it on.
I
Ooh,
don't
that
know if you
didn't
want to
sound
say that. That was 2 nat 20s, man.
220s.
You said
Ooh.
bring it on. He only had 1 miss of all of that. All right, so 1, 2,
Ouch.
3. 1, 2. He brought it. He brought it, man.
All right.
He
All
brought
right.
it.
Okay.
All right, Kilgareth. He's cackling as a fly demon thing would. I don't know what that would sound like.
It wouldn't sound good. Still
No, it
-2.
wouldn't. Yes. Yeah. That's kind of why he went first. Sir Finthal, he's not in the darkness.
Missed with an 18.
It was a 17, but still missed. All right, second round, second hit.
That it. Oh, I knew that was coming.
Nice.
All right. That ends the combat. I'm going to get rid of this blackness because the blackness goes away when he died. Strewn about the room, as we talked about, were bones, shattered bones and skulls and all sorts of things. The thing that's right here, there is a what looks like an adventurer, as described earlier, wearing a cloak that seems to have survived time. Also a pair of boots. It's got a backpack, and you can see a couple of vials kind of coming out of the top of it as it's laying on the ground. There are also scattered shreds of books, papers, pappers, whatever you want to call it, just all about the area. It looks like something brought, somebody tore up a bunch of books and shredded them.
Kilgreth's going to look through all the books and papers, see if there's anything still, legible that might have some kind of spell scroll or something.
Okay. This is, for whatever reason, this is the one room that I did not pre-set up so that I could have this stuff to where you guys can get it. I did set up one thing, and for whatever reason, the freaking links are not working because I wanted to show.
I was going to have Kilgreth cast Detect Magic, too, while we're searching around.
Okay. You do that. I'm going to assume you do that. The cloak, the boots, the something in the backpack glows. There are, out of all the books that, I say books, because the books are not actually books. They're just like the covers ripped apart. Everything that was in the books was shredded out, and there's just paper shards all over the room. But when you do your scan about the room, you see 2 pieces of paper, or 2 pieces that seem to have a faint sort of magic aura on them that are kind of intact. And if you'll give me a second, you guys give me a minute or 2, and I will get that to where you can see them, because this is something I really wanted to have ready, and I don't know why. I may have moved a folder or something. I don't know what I did. All right, so I'm ready to share some stuff. These are the 2 things that you found. They look like, did I share that with everybody?
I see it. I see like an orb or something.
Bubbles.
Oh, is it the lantern?
It is an image of the lantern.
Oh,
and to the left of it is a large green stone. And then there's like, in the top of that image, there's like a smaller piece that is, has been extracted from the larger one. But these are kind of the things you can see. You look around the images, and you guys spend a lot of time trying to decipher what it says, and you come to the realization that it's some kind of, I'll use the term encrypted, but it's like a language that was written specifically to hide what it was, the purpose of it was. But the what you can kind of guess from looking at the stuff and what's been done here is that somebody took a larger, powerful magical stone, created this other thing, and put it into this, what looks like a lantern. On the other image, let me see if I can close this. Where's the close? Where's the button? Did it change my... I don't know how to close this. Oh, there it is. Dismiss medium. And then the other one is similar to that, but it looks like an earlier or maybe... you're not sure if it's an earlier or a later version, but it is quite similar. But a different sort of style, but you can see that this one is more focused on the smaller stone that's on the left, and you can see the thing is inside of what looks like a lantern.
So these are just documents that we found that shows.
It looks like these are blueprints or experiments, or you don't know. I mean, you're not
Prototypes
into
or something.
Yeah, you're not sure what it is because you're not into the sort of arcane lore, but the people that are in your group would be more in that. But that's their guess, is that these are some kind of the process that whoever did whatever it is they did to make this. This is kind of, and you can recognize that particular stone there on the left looks a lot like the heartstone that you guys gave to the druid back in town.
And the detect magic spell has traces on the paper.
Yeah. Not particular to any area, but maybe preservation or maybe something else. You're not sure.
Got it.
There's nothing obvious on it. There, and then the cloak and the boots on the person, and then there was some vials.